So before we go back to the Vernthar boys, I want to mention the fight that you guys, all three of you guys went through, is happening the day of, or the night of, their haunting in the woods the first time the Voros fought them.
Oh my god.
If you think about how the time worked.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That same next day.
So by the time that they got back to the fort, I was already dead.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You were dead by the time they were done with their ghost battle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
What a day.
I don't know about that. They ripped the J's off that dog pretty quickly.
You lost your.
That was in the middle of the night.
Goddamn.
He died.
Like the day that we left.
Like when the sun was setting.
Oh.
It's our tragic 9/11.
On that note, what's happening in
It's both
Vernthar?
a man and Tim's. Goddamn.
Just like 9/11.
Goddamn.
Oh my god, they've hit the second ape!
Never forget. Never forget.
Turn on the TV. What channel? It doesn't matter.
We're going to hell, dude.
So in Vernthar, Cole Amrock, you fell asleep in the inn known as the Hog's Roost. You both are. Did you guys get the same room or different rooms?
Same room.
They're sleeping in the same bed, too.
I need Cole to confirm this as well.
I'm sleeping in his bed.
Confirmed gay.
Butt to butt, it's not gay.
Yes. You can go hole to hole, but you can't go pole to pole.
Yeah.
Or no, you can go hole to hole, you can go pole to pole, but you can't go pole to hole.
I'll go pole to pole all day, man. That sounds great.
That's fine.
You're allowed to.
Pole to pole to hole is where it's like, ooh.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And I didn't know we were getting that friendly. You should have warned me first.
When you're both going pole to pole in the bed, you hear a wake you up. An angry, frantic knocking.
Cole is up immediately.
There's no gays in Vernthar.
Get the hell out of here!
Get up.
No, you don't hear any. You don't hear
I
any,
can refuse business.
you hear any voices. You just hear knocking.
I go to the door. I open it
Okay, you
up.
kind of realize Cole's a light sleeper.
Yeah.
You open it up. Before you in the hallway stands a very angry-looking
Oh, fuck, here we go.
Han Cindergaard.
Yeah, here we go. Where's my daughter dead?
He's white-knuckling his warhammer in his other hand, and ranged at you.
You're not gonna be able to.
And he says,
Back to Vernthar.
"What did you do to Dawn?"
I have to, sit here for a second. Okay. Alright.
Do anything.
I knew this was coming. We were just looking to help. Or get help. We tried to protect her.
You tried to protect her.
Yeah.
And behind him is Nicoria.
Oh, there we go. This bitch. Alright.
He says, "Move. Let me get into your room. I need to talk with the other one too."
Cole, we're getting yelled at.
I figured as much.
He walks in. Nicoria stays in the hallway. Do you stay
Come
behind
in.
him? Anyways,
They tell Nicori to come in.
she and walks in. He says, "You put Dawn in danger. You should have never come back to the fort with literal spirits of the enemy with you. Now Vernthar has used his last scroll of raised dead to get her back, and she is thankfully recovering. But we have no way to revive anyone after this."
Well, maybe it's good it was using your daughter then.
What a fool.
And you only had one. So what if random priest number 5 died? Would you have used it on them?
No.
Then what would you have used it on? You?
Any one of the Cinder Guards, or any of
So
you.
it was used
So
for
then it
its
was
intended
used-
purpose.
With purpose, yes.
But it could have been avoided.
You're
It
right.
should have been avoided.
Correct. But this is war. Shit is going to happen, my lord. It was a situation that we needed. You sent us out. We needed to come back to give information, saying none of us could relay the information properly, and we also had other means of business. Right now, I understand where you're at, and I understand that resources are very limited. What happened was an accident.
It was also her decision.
That is also
We
true.
didn't force
Your
her.
daughter is an adult, correct?
Yes.
She makes her own life decisions.
Some of them are poor.
Can you say that all of yours have been great? Can you say that every move that you've made since the start of your life has been correct?
No. I am humble enough to say so.
As are we. What we did was a mistake, but we were looking for help.
You've seen Ikoria start casting a spell behind Hans, totally clueless of this,
Mm-hmm.
and she washes her, does a washing hand motion over him.
We call
Immediately feels way better.
Yeah.
He's way more calm.
Yeah.
And he says, Ikoria is like, "Can I interject here?" And he's like, "Make it short." And she says, "So, the only reason we had such small amount of revival methods is because the diamonds are scarce right now. I would thank the two of you for taking the initiative to go to the temple and get yourself exercised. I thank you for that, instead of coming to our place, talking to us and getting us in danger first." And Hans is not having this, but he's literally magically compelled not to get angry about it.
For a minute.
Yeah, she
It lasts 10
says,
minutes, I think.
as you guys see, sorry, no?
I think it lasts 10 minutes.
No, it lasts 1 minute.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
As Ikoria is here, you see that she looks like $1,000,000, completely healthy and hardy.
Million deer?
$1 million deer. She looks completely healthy, hardy. Well, for
She took a nap.
yeah, she took a nap. Quite a bit better than she looked before you set up for Voros.
Yeah.
Yeah, she says diamonds have been a scarce material since the war flared up a couple of decades ago, and what could be casted and consumed were put into spell scrolls for ease of use for most people. That scroll was used for many intact warriors. Those scrolls were to be used for any intact warriors who fell into battle, but as that it was the last, it seems Voronthar has no way of bringing back the dead anymore.
Okay. Though I do understand. You're saying that the scroll is for warriors, correct?
Warriors or people who are too important to...
Are we discriminating against people that need help then? Because my argument here is that realistically that was used on a warrior.
Yes.
You want your people to be in top fighting shape. You sent us out specifically.
I am not judging you for what you did. Hans is clearly mad that it could have been avoided.
Right. But so could have anything else. This was just a situation where we needed to come back. Some situation happened where one of us was possessed, and instead of losing that person, we took care of it in a way and just...
Yes, you took that initiative, and I do thank you
Yes.
for knowing what to do in that situation and not letting yourselves succumb up there. Hans reaches for something in a little bag. He pulls out the horseshoes of the Zephyr. And he says, "You left this with Dawn." And he throws them towards you, Cole. And he takes the ring that you commissioned from Benson, and just throws it at you and says, "I hope it was worth it. I hope it was worth it." And he scoffs, walks away, and says, "You better hope my Lydia and her boys aren't dying out there in Frostridge without our knowledge." And he leaves.
You sent your daughters out into a war-torn field. How do you think fighting works?
And Ikoria just pushes the bridge of her nose.
The fuck?
Now?
And she says,
Okay.
Oh,
Do
that's
not mind him. He is
That's right. I no longer
Stupid?
have use for this ring anymore.
You don't know that. Oops.
You can use it on me. We're battle buddies.
Oh.
You don't know
This
that.
was supposed to happen now, but
Yeah.
I wasn't know that.
So-
She says, don't mind him.
Yeah, he's just being
Everyone is safe right now, and that
can't
is
see
all
shit.
that matters.
I'm just saying, he has to understand what he's... I understand that he's a father, and that it's going to warrant some type of parental
supervision.
Yeah, but when you literally tell your children to go out and fight in a war in which people cannot be revived through normal means or are getting beheaded like former kings of theirs and other types of gruesome shit.
Don't be surprised if it happens.
This is the... I just think that he doesn't know the reality of the situation very well.
Clearly.
I will say, keeping Lydia there to look over Frostbridge with her group is very smart. But I want to... Hans and I have been discussing this since yesterday, since he said that you told him about her being there. And we have been discussing this, and we believe that we will send, when you are ready, we will send you with a group of some of the dwarves here with you, and then they will split off and join Lydia in Frostridge to bolster her defense there. So it will not be taken over again by another invasion, so we can actually hold it for a time, instead of being traded back and forth between the enemy and us like it has been for years.
Do they need us to go with them?
No, you do not need to go to Frostridge again yourself. They can make their way once you find a suitable place to split off.
Well, right now we're kind of... Okay, start over real quick. Cast Acquisition, just to make sure I tell her everything on my side of the story. Second, do you have a way to get in contact with anybody from the Brotherhood? Do I know how the relationship works like that?
Not quite. You know that the government's aware of you.
Right.
They don't really do much about you guys. So Nicoria obviously would have had to know the higher ups, the alphas, or at least one of them. So she can do a sending spell over to them and relay information that she learns from them.
Right.
It doesn't mean that they have to respond or anything.
Right. No, that's fine.
They might not answer the call in a way. But other than that, she can send a letter, but that information would have to be classified, and whoever ran that letter over there would have to keep their lips sealed where the location is.
This is more of a... It needs to be an instant conversation.
I can do a sending spell, if you would like me to, and I can relay the information I learned from the said spell.
Well, as far as I know, due to our investigations in certain areas, I believe Frostridge and other orc encampments, Vostra is going to be a spot that could be attacked, and I want them to be ready.
Good to know. She paints a mental map in her mind, and she says, "Well, Frostridge has been liberated for now.
Mm-hmm.
Voros has been taken care of.
What? Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but what do you know about the Pale Sons?
They are the Church of Lefanda.
Yeah.
They have a few different chapels and churches throughout Voros.
They're assholes.
They are a bit stern in their teachings. They are also the guards of Voros. The guards and the religious aspect are one and the same. If you sign up to be part of the watch, you sign up to be a part of the religion.
Okay.
I will say, since Voros has been captured and Frostridge has been held for now, the only way they could attack Vastra is to circumvent those two places and go straight for Vastra, which would be a bad idea for them because I believe they would be in the heart of our forces and they wouldn't have a good way to send supplies. They usually, as we've seen in their patterns and methods, they usually like to take as they go and have a supply line set up. So if they were to go to Vastra, it would be very, very risky for them.
Well, these... whatever the fuck they are, these snow orcs, they have abilities that are just unlike anything I've seen.
Yes.
Their mounts can become intelligent hybrids.
I've heard claims, and what you told Hans, he told me.
Yeah. So this is something that I want to just relay to one of the three alphas, if you can.
I can do that with a spell. I can send them the information.
And they can take it as a report from me.
Okay. She says, on the topic of our Voros settlements, Voros. Let me see where's that right there. Hold on. So she says the collective militias of Varukai, known as the Helm, Cantris, known as the Exorcists, and others have marched into Voros as of last night. They made it. They're helping the Pale Sun with rebuilding the city and terminating any leftover scouting parties of the enemy. Sonia Greatspine has ordered them not to advance into enemy territory until it is deemed 100% safe.
So Exorcist and
The Helm.
the Helm.
They're basically every region has their own guards,
Right.
and they all have different names. Sorry, not Sonia Greatspine. Oh, I guess, because here's the thing. The guards and the military are basically one and the same. So,
Right.
like, the guards around, I don't know, let's say Eremos, the desert place, is the Helm.
Right.
But you can be promoted to also be on call for military reasons.
Yeah. Like a draft or whatever.
Yeah, but it's the same organization, but just one position up.
Right.
And it's not like you're always going to go to war, obviously, but when you're called for it,
When you're called to action, you gotta go.
yeah. And they're basically one and the same for the guards. So Sonia Greatspine deals with law enforcement,
Okay.
so she has a hand in the guards. But Nicoria deals with warfare and military. So they basically work together,
Uh-huh.
but one's more of a local problem, one's more of a national problem thing. So Sonia and her have both said that to them, like, don't leave Barrows until further orders.
Is Sonia Greatspine one of the
Archmages.
Okay.
Her, Nicoria, Sonia, Leon, and Cedric are the 4 archmages.
Yeah. I just need that information relayed to them because I don't want them to be surprised. As I said, the rest of the party should be waiting for us. They found.
Yes, I contacted them a few days ago. Yes, 2 days ago, and they said that they got frustrated. They left Lydia, and that they caught a couple of something. The cut out the number of words was over that they could send back. Oops. Remember that?
Yeah.
He was counting for you. But I believe they're okay. It's a 25 word maximum, you see. It's not like they cut off the response because something happened to them. For chat.
Yeah.
Everything happened.
Who did you contact?
Adagio.
Does he know how that spell works?
Maybe not everything about this.
Yeah.
Is there anyone more in your party that would be more knowledgeable about this?
No.
But arcane magic?
Fault Knight. He seems a little more arcane focused.
Yeah, but he seems not to about the higher ups. I don't think he'd appreciate being randomly spoken to. I think Adagio, as a point, is probably the best
And
contact.
he is your
Tell
commander
him.
for your squad.
Yeah.
So I have been leaving the communications to him.
Also, I don't know why Hans is so upset if you can just check out on his daughter whenever you want.
Me?
Yeah.
It drained some of my energy, and as of yesterday, I was not feeling great, so I was out of ways to do such things. So I took a rest for the rest of the day.
He'll calm his mind down later.
I understand. Part of my friend here is very brash. But yes, Lydia should be fine. I don't mind taking some dwarves with us. They just need to be able to hustle because they are waiting for us.
They're on goats. They will give you about 15.
Okay.
3 swarms. 3 bands.
Something else that you need to be aware of is that staying in that region poisons the body. You're going to need some kind of defense against that.
Okay. Dwarves are naturally resistant to poison and disease, but that's
doesn't
not
seem to help them enough.
it's not going to stop them fully. So
I also want to say that they're bringing, what was it, a demon? Fiend? In one of the scuffles that we had with the Snowworks?
A fiend.
Yeah.
How so?
I forget what it was.
Describe it, please.
Big, naked, and started running away after he looked at it weird.
Oh, I make a minor illusion of the Tanaruk. Or one of the
Oh, that is a
Tanaruks.
demon known as a Tanaruk.
Yeah, no, they had like 2 of those, 3 of those there at one of the fights.
They are creatures known to worshippers of orcish deities. They
But not Grumsh.
well, they can, but they're not exclusive to
Not
just
in this
Grumsh.
case. They worship something else now. That these Snorks do.
Yes, we've heard murmurings of this Yurtrus thing. All I know is some sort of pestilence god.
Well, I think that's all the information I have, unless you want to relay anything else. But I believe now that we are awake, we should probably leave relatively soonish.
What is your plan? Where you're going to get back to the party? In,
Yes.
They're waiting for us a ways up north.
yes.
They told us that they were going to scout and look ahead.
Okay. Good on them, I guess.
A possible force may be on the move, and they're keeping an eye on it. And if able, we're going to join up with them and eliminate them.
Well, that means that they would have a few days of free time while you make your way back.
So they can prepare for whatever they need to.
Okay. After you get there, I know you'd have to discuss it with the rest of them.
Yeah.
But what is the plan going forward after that? I would like to know, just for everyone's sake.
Would intend for us to go north.
Well, you point to where the map they're at.
Yeah.
Old Brook. So she scans the map as
Further
well.
North, past the I forget what the area. The pass is called.
Silent Gulf.
Or
Or
the
land, by
bridge.
land. The
land bridge.
the Shiver Mountain Isthmus.
Because we don't know about the boats.
That's true. So she says, well, if it is a camp by the sea, they may have sea travel, or they might have walked on land through the isthmus.
We know a little bit about the isthmus area. It is some sort, and you can relay what you learned as well. I think some of you learned that it was a logging operation going on over there from the trees.
As that would only have come from Adagio, and if he told us, I don't remember if he did or not. If he learned that from the
He
trees.
did, but I don't know if you would.
Fucking Johnny
Probably relayed
Borax
that to
over
the
here.
party, right? The trees knew that up north near the isthmus is a logging operation. They're cutting down their kin. That's what the trees said.
I don't think they said anything like that. They just said that up north was bad because it was cold.
I didn't ask anything like that, and they didn't say anything.
That's why they wanted to go attack the Snorks, because of that logging operation. That's why they're mad at them.
I don't think they told us about a log. I think they just said they just wanted to kill some orcs.
I kind of feel like I recognize that though.
Yeah, I thought I told you guys.
That sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
where they're
remember.
getting all their things built.
Yeah.
Anyways, so that's probably their biggest camp. Is that is what Nicoria says is their assumption is that Isthmus is their biggest place. She said, from what we've heard, there may be hundreds of them there. So
Fine.
without more reinforcements, I would recommend not going there if possible, and maybe leaving that to when the forces of Voros, the military, can get their way up there.
Right,
Or a
but
big set piece battle.
how long is
She's
that?
just recommending. Doesn't mean you have to.
I mean, how long is that going to take? Seeing as how they're taking their sweet time rebuilding Barrows.
Well, they're just getting it into a point where it can be secured fully, and then we will give the orders when we're ready. We don't know when that will be.
So Isthmus specifically is a land bridge.
And Isthmus, by definition, is a land bridge, basically. Like a skinny land portion between two larger ones.
So
Like
theoretically,
Panama, between the two Americas.
on the chance that there are seafaring vessels, we can just bypass that area.
Possibly. If you have anyone in your group that is good at
Sailing.
sailing,
Sir.
and knows their way around the boat, a ship.
Fucking boat flies. See it.
She says, I would recommend gaining as much information from each camp after clearing them and going for whoever is organizing them as quickly as possible. Remember, these snow orcs were not a great threat before they were organized as they are today.
Yeah.
This almost certainly has something to do with their religion, this Yurtrus, as it seems to be the driving force that unites them, yet we know so little about it.
I mean, we're trying to look into it. You're not really leaving us too much to work with.
Right. she says, well, if you're either going north by boat or by land, I wish you luck, and we'll give you those. We'll deploy those units for you to travel for a while until they split off and can go into the cedars to find Frostridge and Lydia. She says, hold on.
Shit's fucked up, yo.
She says, when I receive, I will contact the dwarves when they get to Frostridge to bolster Lydia's forces, and if they make it there successfully, I can order a squad from Voros, a squad of the Helm from Varukar that's in Voros right now to sail the Magna Strait and join up with them as well to secure Frostridge even more.
That's fine.
Until they can move north.
Okay. Please tell me the soldiers are ready. Unless you have anything else you have to do here.
They're ready at a moment's
I do,
notice.
actually. I got this stupid axe,
Oh, yeah.
and I was told that you have an ability to break curses.
Easily.
Damn.
Would you? So this
Let's take the
axe
curse and
causes
breaks it in
one
half. There you
to...
Let us leave the inn. I don't want anyone to get superstitious about what I'm doing here.
This axe is...
I mean, it's already going to look weird that you and the king came into the hotel together, so... That's like walk out of the room.
The axe's enchantment may cause one to lose the ability to distinguish friend from foe.
Let's get rid of that. It sounds awful. So, but anyways, leaving the inn or whatever, she takes you to somewhere else where she can perform this. And she does remove curse on you.
Fuck yeah. Fuck you, stupid axe.
So, you're not attuned to it anymore.
Yep.
And you will not be attuned to it by accident, because you chose to attune yourself
By
to
axe.
to get this happen. So, to get this, if the
You
forever,
choose it.
the only reason it can come back to you, the curse, is if you choose to attune it.
Yeah.
Can you dispel the curse on the weapon?
I don't think it works like that for the spell curse.
Melt it and reforge it into something
I
even
was-
cooler and
remove
curse.
How difficult is it to destroy magic weapons? Because I'd rather this to
Very.
be melted down and destroyed.
Oh wait, no. All curse affecting one creature or object, and if the object is a cursed magic item, its curse remains. But the spell breaks the owner's attunement to the object, so it can be removed or discarded. So it still stays, but it's off of you. And she says destroying magic items is more tricky than it seems. Sometimes they require specific things to do.
Top
And
man.
a lot of that information is sequestered away by its creator.
Well, I don't want this, and I don't want anyone else to have. I don't know, any other orcs to have it either.
We can throw it in the vault here in Varunthar.
If need be, just
In Varunthar. Yeah.
removing it so I never see the light of day again sounds fine by me.
I will ask a hazmat squad to come and take it.
Man, are we going to get blamed for that too if somebody else gets cursed?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
It's those guys from
Yeah, put a
Monster
label
Inc.
on this thing.
It has a radioactive like.
2319. Don't
Anyway.
fucking touch.
Anyways, she can basically take that off your hands and put it away.
Nice. I literally wrote stupid axe in there.
Yeah. It makes you stupid.
Big dumb axe.
So, as you're outside here, you can see a woman start approaching both of you guys and Nicoria.
Woman?
Thank you.
Woman approaches.
She looks nice.
Along with... Wait, not her, no.
No.
Wrong one.
Go on, Cinder Titty.
Here.
There we go.
Ego.
Iga, and you see Dagna, the waitress lady for the boozer.
Yeah.
Dagna comes up with Iga not too far away in the background, just watching, like from 15 feet away. Dagna approaches and says, am I interrupting?
No, we just got done getting yelled at, so you're good.
Oh, thank you for returning the letter from Edgar. She says, I always suspected he had feelings for me. I wanted to surprise him with a gift this next upcoming Dwarven holiday after the war was over. I was going to give him a puppy and a ring of animal friendship. So Edgar could talk to the dog whenever he wanted. My father worked as a miner and found it in some old ruin. She actually pulls it out. She's an old ruin.
The puppy?
No, the book.
I found this puppy in an old ruin.
My father worked as a miner and found this ring in some old ruin in the woods just north of the Bleak Mountains, hundreds of years ago, in a small mining camp within the pines there. But since that dream isn't coming true with Edgar, I don't need the ring anymore. It fills my head with sadness whenever I look upon it. I'd rather one of you two take it as thanks for telling me the hard truth.
I mean, I understand it gives you bad
I don't
memories.
need it anymore.
I mean, if you really want to part with it, you can take it. But I mean, it is a memory of someone that you cared about.
A painful memory. And
It's only as painful if you make it painful.
you can see Iga in the background just going...
What?
Dagger turns around. She's...
I open my hand. I'll take it.
Good luck out there. Let's hope our lives return to normal soon.
Dude, you can barely speak to humans. You want to try and talk to animals now?
So you have a ring of animal friendship.
It's kind of ironic, actually.
It says friendship. You don't like anybody.
Well, it's not just that. It's this is also like the only magic item you've really ever had was like a scroll of animal friendship. I got deleted by the cards.
Okay. With everything else taken care of, you guys can do anything else you want in Runthar, or you can leave, or whatever.
Pretty sure I got my iron sword.
Yeah, you did. You bought. You didn't buy one. You just got one. You got your platinum ring and your wolf booty. So
That came full
it
circle.
basically assumed that when you killed the ghost, it dropped them, but during the whole kerfuffle, it was.
Yeah, I thought they were gone forever.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It wasn't.
So this is a ring of animal influence. Is that what this actually is? Because I can't find animal friendship.
Is the one that gives you a couple different spells you can cast?
Yeah, speak with animals, fear, and friendship.
Yes, that one.
Okay.
You notice, actually, give me a religion check when you look at it.
Okay. +0.
You can also check it out if you want. If you're gonna let him.
Well, I don't
You let
know
him
if
look
that
at
means anything. First roll of the thing. That's 20.
Hey!
First cold roll today.
Fuck me then.
First cold roll.
All right. You can notice this is the wood itself is a wood ring.
The wooden.
It's a wooden ring
Sorry.
with a varnish on it or something to make it shiny and resistant to damage.
I was like,
Varnish.
Oh,
Wow.
it's not doesn't need attunement either. That's pretty good.
Also, there's symbology all over the ring,
Symbol.
and some of it looks kind of familiar to something Adagio is carrying. There's a symbol of what?
I'm listening.
You're not here, shut up.
I'm big Goku face in the sky,
Oh.
like with my ears super close to the mountain.
Hey, I'm Goku.
I am John Goku.
Yeah, I'm still Goku, but
No.
You see oak leaf symbols and such all around it.
Do I?
It looks familiar to what was your charm that you summoned the?
Charm of Sylvanas.
Well, what was it? Like a necklace or a, yeah?
Look at all these necklaces.
It looks like a similar style to that.
I mean, Dajo will know more about this thing. It looks like his necklace.
It's a wood ring.
Well, maybe he'll like it. Maybe he'll think you're proposing to him when we get back. You ready to leave? What else do you have to do?
oak, my favorite.
Wood?
I like a good
Wood, bro. Let's fuck.
I don't even know if he
He's not
smells
order.
that way.
Something tells me that he might.
Is Kieran still around?
He's always around.
Is Horse still around?
I mean, horse wouldn't be in room.
I mean, was he like tied up somewhere? Or
I don't.
dispel him?
Was the? We didn't dispel him. I think I put him in a stable or something.
I think he did.
Next to all the dwarven
Yeah.
things that they ride?
Yeah, it's one horse and all goats. It's
Yeah.
like looking at a Hummer in a sea of fucking Nissans.
It's a fucking just a bunch of PT Cruisers.
Yeah, dude.
And then your thing.
Yeah.
All right. And then a literal Mustang. Okay.
We relayed the information. We have a general idea where we're going.
You got a
We got my
maybe
items.
dossier on Bartiums?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
somewhat. It's somewhat of
An
idea
Ulfric
where it comes from.
Stormcloak style dossier.
You gotta burn it.
Now we gotta escort slightly some dwarves up to a split point.
The courier says I'll go get them for you.
And make sure they're ready, please.
You better make your antitoxins a little better. They're gonna stay there if they're gonna stay there a while.
We need vaccines.
Well, the thing about the antitoxin is it doesn't protect against the miasma.
No.
Also, the longer, like, if they don't plague an area forever. Like, it'll then.
Oh.
Well, if you like do some druidic magic, you can kind of heal it up.
If I put boots of speed on a horse,
It's not fitted for a horse.
it's a magic item.
I know. It's like saying if you give a wolf a sword, it'll find.
It becomes Puppy Civ.
It'll find a way to use it.
Yeah, it'll become Puppy Civ.
Pick the worst possible weapon. You could have picked anything else.
Leather armor that has arm and leg holes for a human.
I've seen dogs wear sweaters.
I'll give a wolf a spell gem, and I don't know how he's gonna use it. There you go.
Sit.
In his forehead.
Take this shield.
How's it gonna stick?
It'll protect you
Tiara.
from...
You gotta give him a tiara. That's
Violence.
spell gem with tiara inside. Then
Bet.
it won't just make a tiara for it. Anyways.
I've watched Power Rangers.
Alright,
Just
shut
saying.
So anything else over here other than getting the dwarf?
I'm good to go.
I think we're done.
So, as you two
We have
leave,
rations and whatnot. I have like 10
I
rations.
believe I got
I have
rations
like 10 rations.
before when we got here. If they had, yeah, I have 20 rations, so I'm good.
Okay.
alright, as you guys are about to leave, the dwarves all come up that I'm not picturing some of these. That Nicoria provided. Fresh dwarves.
Oh no.
A couple of them quaking in the boots. Some of them never had to fight yet.
Some freshly squeezed dwarves.
Yeah, but they're raring, some of them are raring to go, and they're gonna follow. They're basically gonna get to kind of where you guys split off the first time and split from there.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys make your way out, and as you guys are trekking down off from the hill where the mountains are, the road, you can see a group coming up towards Verunthar, and they look like disheveled, dirty, filthy dwarves,
Filthy dwarves.
and they are sluggishly making their way up, and they see you, and they're like, "Oh, how far to the fort?"
Not too
It's
far.
like right there, bud.
"Oh, yes!" And
How are
Yes! With an aggressive yes.
Where are you
He's
coming from?
jazzed.
they say,
You do sound like you just
"We've
had
been
an
out for
moment.
so long, we lost almost all of us to the snorks."
Where did you fight the Snowworks?
Where?
Where? And how long ago?
Maybe half a week ago.
I remember.
More. We met this man, and another man, and this other man.
Fuck, you are
Do
a riveting
do you
storyteller.
have any other descriptive words you could use?
We met a man with.
A man.
Did he see the treants? Can't remember.
Have we been gone a week?
I think he did because I seem to recall he's like giant trees. Oh my god! I think they did.
You haven't been gone a week, but they were like already out there. For
Right.
A while.
Basically, they'll
right.
describe the three guys here.
Right,
They
yeah.
met- They met them and they said Verunthar is this way. we're making our way, and oh my gosh, we're so close.
Yeah.
And they say, "Be careful. There's crazy shit out there.
There
Like-
sure is.
Like big ones.
Yeah.
You are by far
There's like 4 of them.
the worst descriptive person
I flunked school. And
say, yeah, fuck it. All right, I'm not dealing with this.
So
Just go take a nap.
And then you can see, you can hear the guys on the parapets and stuff going, "It's the wave breakers! It's the wave breakers!" And they're like, "They've come back!
All 4 of them.
Well, all you can hear is they're speaking the word. Oh yeah, you guys don't know the word, do you?
No.
No.
Hinga dinga dargan.
Yeah.
Yeah, but basically, you can
Happy
assume.
Derrickson Day.
You can assume that.
With Erickson.
So, oh yeah, some of the dwarves with you are like, "Oh, that's the wave breakers.
Shit got real.
They were gone for a long time. We didn't think they'd find that squad again, but some of them made it." All that stuff. Okay. So, I'm going to move back over to these guys because you guys have 2.5 days of travel. Well, they have 2.5 days of free time to do where the hell they want. Or these guys, not you.
Well,
I know what I'm doing.
They're gonna nap for 2 days.
Not living.
Actually, you know what? You need to tell me what you're doing because you have
Yo,
to
what the
told
fuck
me.
are you
It's
doing?
true, I do know what
So
I'm doing.
can you go in the other room for a second and tell me?
Yeah.
Because it depends on what happens later in the session.
Go to the other fucking room.
Back to the hallway with you.
Maybe back to the hallway. You guys left last time.
Back to the hallway with you.
Moving back into Uldrick boys. I need to know what you guys are doing for 2.5 days until they come back. You get. Oh, wait.
Like what Caleb was saying.
Well, Brian was out of the room.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. I'm ready.
Since I know we're gonna be here for a while, I'm gonna try to fortify this place a bit.
Okay.
I'm just gonna wall of stone around the camp. No entry or exits.
It's a giant yurt.
No, I'm just gonna do a wall.
Okay.
Giga yurt.
No entry or exits. The only way in and out is through my stone shape. Well, I don't know if you have stone shape.
No, I could.
The only way in and out is through my stone shape. And then
You guys are by yourself now.
yeah, we're just 2 druid guys making a druid circle.
Yeah.
And then on
Two
the
bros chilling in a druid circle, 5
On-
feet apart because they're not gay.
yeah,
That was Anthony Padilla. Who did
Yeah,
that.
well, yeah.
on the outskirts, I'll
You're one of the guys in the tub.
I'll probably ask for Barthia's help at this. But in the areas where like the trees have been destroyed, we'll start doing like the long casting of plant growth.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Literally we're just doing yard work.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what you guys will be doing for
You're reseeding.
because it takes 24 hours to cast the long
Uh-huh.
casting.
You're reseeding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reseeding.
Maybe
So
during that whole thing, they'll try to teach you like little bits about it, little extra magic druid bits.
I spoke to Sylvanas once.
in the middle of you guys doing this over like the next day, you get another sending from Nicoria saying that Cole and Amarok are okay. They're coming your way, and they're going to join up back with you guys basically, and asking if the scouting went well.
Yes.
So I want you to count his words again.
No.
25 words.
No. Falk dead.
We lost Falk and Seymour.
We cried
But we
so
cleared the
bad.
camp. We are currently fortifying it.
We have 10 left.
You'll have to use them all, but I love you.
I love you.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
We will await the remaining members of our party.
Okay.
How many words do I have left?
One.
Bye.
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 Bye bye.
Alright, Nicoria on the end of the line goes, who the fuck is Seymour?
What was that name?
Call it again.
Go
No,
to it again.
We're not.
And then, so yeah, since I burned everything in the camp, except for the one cask of Voronthar mead.
Just say
The
except
marrow mead.
Yeah. And I guess I'll ask, like, do you...
Wait,
I've never seen you eat or drink anything ever. Is it something that you can't do, or do you choose not to do it?
I do it when no one else is around.
Would you like to share a mug of this with me back to back?
Adagio.
I won't look at you while you're drinking.
I won't look
Adagio.
at you during.
Adagio. Mead is not vegan.
Huh?
Mead is not vegan.
It's not?
No.
It's an animal byproduct. It's,
Oh, it
it's
is?
honey. That's right.
Also, it's marrow mead.
Wait, I thought that counted.
Veranthar dwarves make a thing called marrow mead. It has bone marrow
It's technically not
in the
vegan
mead.
because it comes
Bone
from
whiskey.
something in nature.
Yeah, I don't-
It's mead mixed with
Technically,
broth.
almost nothing
living
is
creature.
vegan.
Yeah.
It's a meal in
It's
one.
bougie to say that you're vegan. Like, nobody's really vegan.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a weird dwarven thing.
It's soup.
There'll probably be a minute where I'll like, oh, cool, mead.
Plants that are alive.
Wait a minute.
Pick and choose.
And I'll just
I-
hold up.
veganism is weird.
It's fake.
Why would you have to hold up your nose?
It's just it's
Oh, no,
bougie
Derrick.
vegetarianism.
If it requires human intervention to make animals do a thing for us, it's not vegan.
Honey doesn't do that.
Yes, it does. We're
What?
taking something that the animals did.
If it has
Away from them.
if it's made of from an animal or an animal byproduct,
Yes.
it's not vegan.
Which is everything.
So farts
Yeah,
are
like
farts are
anything
not
that
vegan.
lives.
Yes.
Which
That's
is
why veganism is fake.
That's why people use agave nectar instead of
It's
honey.
literally bougie vegetarianism.
That's why a vegan. That's why a vegan will never summit Mount Everest.
Okay.
My brother might do it. He's pretty fit.
Oh, we're so healthy. Fucking toothpick wrist.
I've seen
The more
quite
I
a bit
think
of
about it,
overweight
the less
vegan.
sense it makes.
Yeah. So we're fortifying it. What else we can do?
Balls exposed. Okay. Is there anything else you want to do within the 2.5 days you have?
Okay.
I mean, I'm probably just gonna meditate. Personally.
What are you doing with Seymour and his body?
You already burnt my body.
Seymour's body got obliterated.
Yes.
Seymour's body actually got
That tweet got obliterated.
obliterated. That freak.
Seymour was like 45. I don't
Yes,
think he
Kit
was
Kat.
Yeah, he was a wretched thing.
You know.
Let's say it. I'm not 25 anymore.
Yeah, so I guess we'll just hang out around the big bonfire in the middle.
Okay.
I might make a little maybe not a yurt, but like a small house
Like a Minecraft dirt house.
or something.
A small yurt.
Something
Small yurt, if you will.
something a little bit more incognito.
Make a bomb shelter for when he comes and sees Seymour's.
Yeah, I'll make an anti-cold bomb shelter. That you can. There's a hole the exact size and shape of me,
Here's
so
a-
only I can get in it.
It's the Saddam
Oh,
Hussein
shit.
thing.
Like that one. Like that. What was
I
that
got
one
that
game
after
show
series.
where it was like cardboard cutouts of
Hole in
like
the wall.
of like this, and it would
Yeah.
come towards them, and they
Yep.
had to make it and
Yeah.
like, get through it.
Yep.
It was like a Nick thing, I thought.
Yep.
Cartoon
Yeah.
Network.
It was Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
Okay.
It ended up going on like Fox.
Oh, weird.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Huh.
They used it to.
Now, I'm gonna hit your
to bully
bunker
fat
with
people.
Eldritch Smite and make it go prone.
I'm not kidding. That's what they use the show for.
Oh. It's a It's a swamp.
Like
Like
it's your
it-
turn to get smited now.
Anyways,
I've already been smoked.
Man, I'm just monkey. All right, I'm just monkey.
Oh, you're not a monkey, right?
Monkey's a state of mind.
I was gonna say, yeah, take your long rest.
A new monkey state of mind.
so
I'm
by
done.
the way, are you gonna be casting create food and water, or are you guys gonna be using your rations
Well,
for these days?
I'm not.
I'll cast create food and water.
Okay, so you'll just be getting the spell slots anyway, so
Yeah.
it's fine. I need to check one thing before I
Real
move
gold.
on.
What are we talking about on our way back?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Are we even talking?
Well, I mean,
Flavor.
as far as you guys
Cold
know,
I
talk?
won't look at
After our conversation the previous night, Cole's kind of opening up a little more.
and as far as you guys know, nothing bad has happened.
Yep.
He has a playing card set.
Yeah.
Play cards with you.
Okay.
During camp.
Yeah. I have proficiency with playing cards
Nice.
because that was part of the background they gave me.
Got any fours?
And I thought,
I'm
you
not.
know what? Sure. What would Cole
They
do
were
in his
playing
free
Go Fish. I
time?
think I play Go Fish.
What would Cole do if he isn't training or fighting?
Go fish.
Yeah.
Go fish.
Literally go fish. My wife's. I told my wife I'd go down to the bank. I never told her which one.
God damn it. I will talk the bar teams.
You got any threes?
You'll talk of the bar team.
No.
2 bar teams. To the
I don't
bar
have any
teams.
cards.
Okay, but I guess before. Derrick,
No,
I
go
thought
ahead.
you wanted to- Go. Talk.
So what's the deal with that big symbol that flies over your head every now and then?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I woke up one. I guess I woke up one day and I was able to utilize that. I'm not entirely sure what it is. All I know is that it helps me kill things.
It was just like an all of a sudden, like you were living your happy life one day and then you woke up and all of a sudden stuff.
You could say that. It's been rough few
Jesus
years.
Christ.
Yeah.
Ow, fucker. Aye! There's no pleasing that guy. What an ass.
He's like, I'm determined to be upset.
I'm grumpy. There's nothing you can do about it.
Well, if
sorry,
I
I'm
can't
sorry
see
to
my
make
forehead.
you. Sorry.
no,
Now I have a reason to be upset.
whenever you're ready to talk, I'm all ears.
Thank you.
I've seen a city of small folk get completely obliterated by a giant black goo, so I've also had my fair share of traumatic events.
Said all ears. Thank God you did it.
I've seen a meme where it's like I'm all ears, and he turns around and the person's just a giant ear.
I have, or rather I did, or rather was forced to lay amongst the dead in my village.
Because we're hiding?
No.
Were you dead?
I'm not sure.
I wouldn't judge you if you were dead.
No,
I mean,
literally didn't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I should have been.
it's. I mean,
I should have been.
I mean, given some of the things I've seen, that on a scale of 1 to 10, of like weird things, being brought back from the dead is probably at this point it's like a 5.
That's right. Dodge has been through the beaches of Normandy, so.
The beaches of Flubeldoop.
Yeah, dude.
Demon Day, D-Day.
He literally fought through D-Day in the Underdark and then is doing it again now.
I don't.
This is like the Vietnam War.
He did D-Day twice in the Underdark.
Yeah,
Double
but we were in the
D-Day.
freeze this time.
You found the Pungi Pit.
No,
Oh god.
you
I
experienced.
felt
Ryan,
the Poogie Pit.
You experienced the slowest version of Hiroshima, and then D-Day.
That's, okay.
I don't know anything about the
thing?
the person,
You know, the
Besides-
voice and the name.
the voice and the name. You know, yeah. This is a. I'm sure you won't know, but have you ever heard of a man or person named, or being named Ezekiel with
Like from the Bible?
a voice?
I don't even think I need to look that up. I don't.
Like,
Have we confirmed that you know his last name?
no.
Okay.
With a voice like heat radiating from a fire.
No.
It was a long shot, I figured.
Like he's got hot breath?
No, it's a metaphor.
Like he's very intense.
Yeah.
Well,
That's all I'm, I guess, willing to say. Currently.
okay. Detect thoughts. Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
That's the man who ruined my life, essentially.
And
Is it my dad again?
the dead that you had to lay with, yeah, can I assume that this man caused that?
Half him,
Okay.
but also it was half him.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming this is finding him as a goal of yours.
One of my end goals, really.
You think he's up here?
I don't know. My main priority is to help stop this war. It's a direct cause of what happens to me.
Okay.
The war happening is what led to this happening. My entire being, essentially.
Well, then perhaps in finding what caused the war, we might be able to find your man in this potential other half.
That is why I'm here.
That is,
Handing over
Let's go back to that too.
to Goat Boys and Wolf and Horse. Are you guys playing Go Fish or something?
I don't know.
They're playing
If we're playing Go Fish, then I'm assuming we're resting for the night.
Actually, yeah. Actually, I think looking at the dwarf, looking at the dwarves as well. Which is we're playing Texas Hold'em now. It's just that so we're using fucking.
Virukai Hold'em.
We're using fucking like I don't know fucking pine cones or some shit. It's like as like little
It's like the pot?
As our pot.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Some bullshit like that. I have the cards. I don't have any chips.
Fair.
Oh, too fair.
Dwarves are getting in on this too.
Let's start charging you guys real money if you're not careful.
The dwarves bet in rations.
Ooh, not bad in rations.
They are.
That's fine.
smoked meats.
I'll bet one ration. Can I actually roll? Can I
Damn
roll
it! Now I
cards
have to bet a
real quick?
ration.
I don't know what kind of check playing this game would
I mean, we're not cheating, so it's more of a luck of a
I
dice
think
roll.
there's a gambling
Mechanic.
mechanic in Tasha's,
I think a lot of people just do rollies.
but sometimes you just
Yeah.
roll
You
these.
could just do rollies.
Rollies.
So then you would have to roll for the dwarves.
Is there a specific check we're doing here? Like
No, it's just highest win.
Can I have proficiency because I'm proficient in cards?
I think technically,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Okay, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Is it +5 then?
Let's see. Let's roll a d20.
And Rock has a bad poker
Nah,
face.
I'm bad there now.
17.
I'm on a bad streak. 8.
5. Fucking dwarf at our
Hey!
Run it back, run it back, run it back!
I can imagine, like, because you've got a bad poker face, it's like, how can you tell he's got a good hand and you've got the Trunks face?
He takes a ration plus part of the pot and the pine cone.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So you lose one ration.
I also put a ration in.
One on my back.
Yeah, no, we're
One more
running.
time.
We're
No,
running
he's
back.
like, nah, I'm done.
Run it back. Run it back or I'm gonna take it
I
back.
don't care.
Yeah, a different dwarf comes in. We'll do one more.
I'm looking at that one dwarf that took it and ran.
What's even better number? Shit. You have a 1 in 20% chance.
Nah,
Got a 19.
nah, my poker face is worse this time.
You're like, oh fuck.
I'm shitting my pants for how bad these
Dude,
cards
Jordan
are.
feels sweating looking
Yeah,
at your
dude.
hand.
You got like a really bad hand, but you're like,
I'm getting more.
Like I thought that I had a pair, and turns out it was like a 5 and a 2,
one of
and I
them is
just
an Uno
mistake.
card?
Yeah.
What spade and club are the same, right?
he's like a 5 of hearts and an Uno 5.
Get 19.
Blue Eyes White Dragon and a big card.
What you want to do with that? It's
Tiebreaker.
ooh, 21.
13.
Fuck yeah.
Ah!
Alright, so you get one of my rations too.
I get one of your rations.
Yeah, because I put it in a
I
ration.
can't believe that the dwarves lost to an orc.
They start getting really racist when they lose. The green skin.
I
Oh
fucking
no,
do
it's an
it.
Xbox Live lobby.
That actually doesn't apply to me.
I know, but that's their term for orcs. Just any orc. The snow orc thing is a newer thing, so they haven't developed a slur yet.
Alright.
That works.
That snort was the slurp.
That kind of is,
He
but
told that to the tree, but he died before he could spread it.
so good.
That's about it.
I guess.
I got
Yeah,
nothing.
just please pick card.
Yeah, I got nothing else. Unless he wants to bring up something.
Residual stuff.
Me? Or him?
Yeah.
We have to get headspace.
We've done half the day without beating our characters.
Yeah,
Does Texas Hold'em make Cole feel better?
a little bit. Makes
He's running dwarf pockets.
Kind of reminds him of.
No,
things are simpler.
there. I absolutely think so.
I would assume that Seymour and Thalia told you how to play that game from in the Sentinels Union.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Just
makes
like, what do we do when we have no job to do? Just fucking,
Play cards in the guild house.
yeah.
Booze it up.
Yeah, that's it.
Booze it up. Booze it up.
Oh yeah, was there even anything of Seymour's left?
Yeah. He had that obsidian spell gem.
sense. And his swords.
And his swords. And I think he had a potion. Of healing, regular.
Since he was obliterated, how much of his stuff was also obliterated?
It wasn't
It wasn't blurry, it was cut in half.
You obliterated.
You guys have this weird
He was
notion.
only
It doesn't obliterate,
bisected.
it just comes out of him.
I thought you used it to
It pops
explode
up.
it.
No, you didn't blow it up.
Oh, I thought you blew it up.
Oh no,
What are you
I don't think it torched the body.
The
though.
fire that came out of Seymour.
I don't think it torched the body though.
No, it doesn't affect corpses. It affects,
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. I was under the impression that it
No.
he was just
You
obliterated.
got cut in
Oh,
half,
okay.
and then you burned his body later.
Oh well, if that's the case, then I would have obviously done like funeral rites.
Yeah, the only reason I didn't say anything
Oh.
is because I thought
That's
he'd
fine.
already like
Okay.
destroyed his body.
Then you, what does that look like for your character? I don't think you've done that yet.
Blessing, praying in front of the body, blessing it.
Who are you praying to?
Whoever listens.
Okay.
That's dangerous.
Then,
That's dangerous.
Yeah, you're actually there just as it goes.
then I guess like burning a small patch in the ground and letting it sit there for a bit.
Okay.
Sprinkling some holy water in the ground, I guess.
Do you have holy water with you?
Can I make holy water?
It can be part of your priest pack, like
I mean, as a cleric, you can just bless any water
just
he has.
the ceremonial holy water instead
I'll
of
say
actual holy water.
I'll sprinkle in the
Maybe
ground. Then I'll break the ground open, bury him in there, and I'll place a whatever.
A banana leaf on top.
Yeah. Does he have any? Do you have any? What are his weapons?
I would say you could just
He had
two
a-
swords and
two
an
long
axe.
swords?
Yeah.
And a crossbow. A heavy
I'll put his
crossbow.
swords and crossbow in front.
Did you take his bolts?
I won't need him, but yeah.
Okay, he had like 11 left.
Yeah.
And he had his 2 swords, his iron sword, his steel sword, and then he had his crossbow, obsidian spell gem, his what kind of armor did he wear?
We're deadass doing like Mulan's a girl worth fighting for, and we're coming back to dead friends.
Everyone's dead. That scene.
He had his armor if you care.
It's actually that scene.
It's split.
I don't care.
What do we want?
Girl, we're fighting.
It's death.
Alright. And then you got spell gem.
Sadness.
Obsidian spell gem.
Lit.
It might not be in D&D Beyond.
I had to make all the spell gems, yeah.
Yeah.
I probably have not bought those because I don't know where they're
I
located.
think the DC is 13 and the attack bonus is 5 on this obsidian spell gem. Yeah, that's right. Anyways, you guys.
No, just a quick thing
Yeah.
during this thing. It's like basically while they're playing cards and whatnot, maybe like when things are kind of settling down, this is me trying to relax.
You have no joy in your voice.
Yeah?
You are like by far the most monotone individual I've ever met. Do you like smile ever? Laugh?
Sometimes. And I smile under my helmet, you just can't see it.
Fair.
I
I mean, well, you probably smile while you're killing. But I mean, like,
That's accurate.
but do you smile when you're not killing? Or thinking about killing?
Not usually. You can see my problem.
Maybe you just need a lady favor. Have you gotten lady favor?
Not in a while.
Probably need a lady favor, buddy.
Is that a prescription that you normally
I am not a doctor.
prescribe? You know, you hear it sometimes.
Oh, that's what your character's motivation for finding her is. No.
Yes.
Fucking,
They fucking.
It's part of it.
fucking cigarette. Fucking gone.
Well, no. I mean, it is a different way to release stress than, murder or killing.
It's the opposite of murder in some ways.
Yeah.
Or is it the ultimate act of murder when you just blast them everywhere? Be gone, my sons.
Depends on how weak your pullout game
It's a very fine line.
Anyways. Yeah, I mean, it's just a different type of stress reliever. We gotta find something that makes you happy that isn't just killing. Not saying it's a bad thing that you can enjoy killing, but sometimes it can be a bit scary to your allies. If it's your enemies, I don't care. I just don't want you smacking another one of our allies if something pisses you off.
Look at Emerald looking out for Cole's mental health.
I don't plan on doing that again.
I'm not looking at you. I'm just looking around at the
Sorry, say that again?
I don't plan on doing that again.
I mean, but what if something makes you angry irrationally? Are you going to use your divine powers to destroy one of our allies' faces? And I mean, it's like,
I can't promise that I won't, but if I do, I know there's going to be a very large wolf creature there that can stop me.
I don't know about that, man. I've seen you hit people. You hit harder than most things.
There's this one too.
Can he stop you?
You can reason with me better than anyone else can.
I'm very
Fair.
Who you
And
pointing
then
at?
this Kieran just goes,
Oh.
kind of like does like a dog nod.
I'm just looking at him. It's like, dog bros, I got you. Like if he goes crazy, we'll try and stop him together.
He can make you fall prone if you fail your quick check.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I mean, I trusted Adagio. I don't think he would do anything too stupid. So,
too bad for you.
As he's making like a Minecraft dirt.
This is my safe hole from Cole.
I like how you guys are pre-planning that Cole's gonna fucking spirit bomb the area.
I'm talking exactly like that when I'm building. Just like when Cole gets back, I'm gonna jump in here. I'll be
It's a
okay.
smite chamber.
It just makes me think that if Cole knew what was going on, it's just that scene at DBZA where Vegeta's fucking pissed that the Dragon Balls are gone.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah, it's just like you can hear it
flying
across
the
timelines.
planet.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Being mad is not necessarily a bad thing. It's also not good for your health. Like, I have things in my life that don't make me, the happiest. But, kind of just gotta go with the flow sometimes. And, it's alright sometimes to get your anger out by hurting something. Depends on what that something is.
Yeah, it's been a while, but you're basically parroting Hephalia and Seymour now.
And what
Not that that's a bad thing. It's probably a good thing, actually.
means. I mean, I don't know them. Well, didn't know Hephalia very well.
They're good folks.
I don't know. Okay.
Well, she was.
Seymour's good too.
He's a good man. He's just
Can't wait to see this.
My buddy.
kind of stubborn, but so am I.
Best friend. I can't wait to give him a big hug.
Fair.
Has slightly more of a sense of humor than I do.
I can't wait to do a super special secret best friend handshake.
And give him this ring.
Best friends forever.
I can't
Best
wait to do
friends
all
forever.
Kamehameha with him.
You guys should know this. When you burned Falk's corpse body, that arm thing remained untouched, unscorched. It's a magic item. Do you want to take it?
Yeah, I'll take it.
That's like a. You didn't make it. Show him.
I'll put it. No, I don't want to put it.
Don't put it
You
on.
can't actually, like, undo it to slide it on and clamp it.
Actually, you have less strength than me, so your arms are probably skinnier, so it probably wouldn't fit me anyways.
What do you have? One more strength than me?
Yeah,
You have half a muscle extra than I did.
I got an extra inch on you.
And he's also half elf.
These 9-inch guns.
He's
9-inch
probably a little bit
pythons.
more like live than being a half elf too.
Yeah, so it's just like a bracelet to me.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, what's
Feel free to put it on.
Arm length has like doubled for a human than a half elf.
I'm walking around. We're gonna continue.
Like a
I'm
T-Rex.
sorry.
Magic.
So you were mentioning before, part of your job
that.
is helping out others with this R that you got going on.
Yeah.
Just an arm thing.
But
Right.
seems like you've got more empathy for others than just that, which I appreciate.
Well,
I can tell you I feel slightly better
uh,
being able to talk.
that's good. I mean, like I said, the Brotherhood, funny enough, founds itself on camaraderie, though we have a tendency of arguing with each other a lot. As I said, usually when we go on missions, we do a buddy system, but one of ours decided not to use that system, and thus they sent me without a buddy to go handle that. So I'm used to working with partners.
I'm
In
used to working with a regiment.
fair. In regards to being empathetic to people, I just feel that if we are all assholes, then nothing gets fixed. So if I see a person in need of help, I will usually help them until they give me a reason not to. For instance, the Pale Sons. They are, I don't know what you would call them, racist maybe?
Up their own asses.
Yeah. So, I mean, they don't like my kind, and they can sniff us out very easily, apparently. Apparently we are a disease on the world. It's like, yeah, therianthropy is a disease, but... it's
You
not-
call the other ones abominations.
Those ones are abominations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, the Hellsons didn't
Okay.
look at
It was
me in
like
any weird way, did they?
Not really.
I guess they could
My-
detect my weird.
My
fucking-
exuding wolf essence caught their attention.
Thank you.
But yeah, they don't like the therianthropes since generally it's passed on through a bite.
Generally, or is the house is it passed on?
That one I can't divulge too much on.
Just walk down there.
Yeah, he's fucking.
Probably something to do with their blood manipulation.
Kind of, yeah.
So that's a. Oof.
Yeah, the Hemocraft
It's a
is.
neat trick.
I don't even know that much about it, but I know how to use some of it. It also helps with the transformation. It makes it not hurt.
Is that? I was
Yeah.
yeah. I was
Yeah.
about to wonder just then. Yeah, how painful is that?
I mean, not really. I mean, I feel taller, so the
You are taller.
right, yeah. So like the difference between height when going back and forth is a bit like off-putting for a second. You get used to it.
It's like soreness and like a growth spurt when you're like in
Yeah.
in the growth of
I
puberty.
become a normal NBA player, then going back to high school NBA.
You go through puberty again and then it reverses.
Yeah.
And you're done.
So it makes me tougher, yeah. But I also end up like leaving all these, like he's like showing you like his arms and all the scars and stuff like that. So
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I mentioned this before, but for you, it's like the desire to rend is now placed upon yourself instead of other people.
Yeah.
And that's why you derive the magic from it. It's like the supernatural compulsion to feed and attack
yeah,
is rent upon yourself, and
Yeah.
that's why it happens.
I mean, like I said, the beast has its own mentality at times, but usually we work in tandem. Sometimes when I get a little bit too hurt, he decides to see everybody as a threat. But I mean, it's not too bad.
Not unfamiliar with that idea.
Yeah. So, but overall, I mean, it's not a bad guy. Just kind of loud.
It's not a bad guy.
Not a bad guy.
It's like Amarok, the cooler Amarok. with the tat.
Yeah. Cool Amarok has a wolf snout and glasses.
But he's a furry.
I mean, it's a wolf.
So
And,
yes.
yeah.
Well, seeing as how we both apparently have sides of ourselves that run amok, maybe we can keep each other in check.
I mean, I'm like I said, I'm usually good until I see an abomination where, get hit too much, which happens all the time apparently. So let me ask you a question before we end this. What do you think about the group so far?
Our group?
Yeah.
I feel as though Adagio is doing his best. I think Bartiom's looking to talk to him at some point, but
About what?
his relationship to religion.
I mean,
He summons a marking of Gross, which is a half-orc thing. But if he comes from another island, I'm curious to know how the state of affairs there, beyond the village he said that was destroyed. It's interesting. Falk, he seems to be doing his own thing as far as I can tell.
Right. That's fair. I think I talked to him once, but I don't remember if we talked about anything significant.
You're all right.
My God.
Yeah, it's a good thing you are.
I think all you said to Falk was, "How'd you get that on your arm?"
Oh yeah, he said murder. I'm like, cool. And I just kind of brushed it off past that.
Okay.
I'm good.
Yeah, they're all capable, so
Yeah.
maybe we can keep this up.
Yeah. I mean, as long as everybody's, thinking about the moves they make.
Good night.
Meanwhile,
In the Legion of Doom.
Yeah, they're all capable, and it shows like a
Meanwhile,
a panel
Legion
at
of
like a
Doom.
pile of ashes that was fall, and like flies are buzzing around it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, that guy's dead.
So I'm gonna skip ahead to where the dwarves break off,
Okay.
and you guys make your way to Uldruk.
Yep.
Mark
Bye,
off.
don't get sick.
Yeah, mark off 2
6
rations.
rations.
40 grapples.
The dwarves have
26
extra rations for their
grapples.
mounts, so yours don't have to feed on anything to stay alive. Okay. Chance!
Pooping.
He's probably shitting in my bathroom right now.
Yes.
Your bathroom. Right now.
Don't say it. It'll be real.
No! Where are the rest? I'll put this here if I need them. I don't know if I will. But.
Oh, I forgot.
What do you mean you don't know if you will?
I don't know.
Ryan, hold up, hold the phone. Hold
It's
the phone.
your decision. It's
Yeah.
D&D.
I forgot I had the spell.
Quick, attack the DM.
You guys can go walk out into the snow and freeze to death, and that's the end of the campaign if you really want to.
It's true. Just like we could have waited.
I never freeze.
No. That was never an option.
It's totally an option.
No. We were too busy walking in the front door.
And failing.
We succeeded.
Falling into a plunky
No.
pit, being restrained under some falling nets.
You guys walked in presuming an intimidation check would happen.
It was what I talked about yesterday. It was a Pyrrhic victory.
So here's the thing.
We won.
I'm gonna let you guys know on something.
Asterisk.
You would not have been able to intimidate them
Oh, I didn't really expect that we could.
as a group.
So
Maybe one or two of them would have been like, I'm gonna talk to my superior about what the
Me-
fuck is going on.
Me as a player had absolutely no faith in that plan working.
Yeah.
However, the dog shit insight check that I rolled on him really just kind of boosted my confidence, and there was nothing I could do with that.
If
plan.
Seymour was still alive, he would have just kept that war paint and like the big branch you put in his hair. He just would have kept that. Like, yeah, whatever.
This is what I look like.
If
Yeah.
you lived.
Exactly.
If I would have had a brain.
But
It
anyways,
just fits.
so
It was a successmetal plan.
It worked.
the
The end goal was accomplished. Thus, the Nature Boys plan
campaign
succeeded.
still moves on.
I mean, it would have moved on with us.
Yeah,
It was like
I just don't know how that entire school arc would
one
happen.
on his chalkboard.
wouldn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Tree.
Puts a notch in it and
Yeah.
moves on.
Well, no,
Recorded in nature.
it
that
could've-
the
it would have
Nature Boys
happened
are right.
because
There's no
of
other notches
you.
in the tree. It's just
Because of me.
There's a part
There's
why
just
it
a
happens
loose tree with one
included
single.
in your story too.
Okay.
I won't wait till Chance gets back. I'll just go now, and he can butt in whenever he needs. So, you approach Uldruk. You guys.
Yep.
You two. On your mounts.
You see me happy and alive.
First of all, you see some trees, and you see some pungi pits that have been would have been uncovered by you guys looking around the area.
There's some blood in one of them.
And there's some blood in one of them. There's a net cast down. I don't know if you did anything with the net in the trees. That fell in the ground.
If we didn't mention it before, it didn't happen.
It did happen.
No, I mean
he didn't bring it up, so he didn't. It's
He
still
didn't
there.
change
It's still
anything.
there.
Yeah.
And then in front of you, out right where the forest ends, there's just giant walls of stone
Oh, that's
that look like something Adagio would do.
it's yeah.
Kind of like look around. Do I hear anything?
Does he hear anything? Or you guys just like?
Well, I'm just listening generally if there's like any other forces around.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Persuade the sound to
persuade God to tell you what's happening.
persuade the
17.
sound to enter your ears.
Come on.
17. You hear coughing.
Whoa, fuck!
Your oxen in your wallet, in your fucking your anti-coal shelter, your hot box in the
Adagio?
No, okay, you hear coughing.
Wait, where
Not
did the
from
coughing
with-
come from?
Not from within, because I'm not making your character
Yeah.
cough. From behind you guys, both you and Cole. And
Oh.
Lance.
Okay, we'll look
Oh.
behind us.
You look behind,
Huh?
and coming out of the trees, emerging,
Oh.
is a band of dwarves,
Oh.
filthy,
Okay.
Fully armed.
exhausted. Some of them
Fully unarmed.
dried blood on them. And there is one specific one that catches your eye and looks different from the rest.
He's dead.
Is it a pretty one or an ugly one?
Pretty ugly.
You tell me.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Smash?
Is he
Oh,
smoking that?
He's
Yeah,
got
he's got a pipe.
to be the
stuff?
best character in this arc. Just you wait.
He's got a hood on, and he's got like
He's got his novice hood.
yeah, he's got his novice hood on, but he has like armor with some like tabards and robes over it. And he's
good day.
with a group of
A good
5
day.
dwarves.
Yeah, Handle Blade, state your name. Is he smoking the pipe?
Yeah.
Should probably stop smoking
what
the
a
pipe.
fucking power move.
Shit must be real strong.
I'm actually kind of copying him.
Got that dwarven kush.
I actually didn't give him a last name.
Steve. Dwarf his last name.
Underground.
Underhill.
Well, I don't know if I might have given a last name. I can't remember. But anyways, he says his first name. He says,
Fire Rock.
My name is Thomason.
Oh shit!
Sounds familiar.
Yo, he's still alive? Okay.
He says, we're the part of the wave breakers.
Wait, is he the leader?
Yeah.
Shit.
He's the one that
I'm
they all said
assuming you all
died.
got separated
Wait a
because we saw a few other of your group get back to Fort Verendor a few days ago.
It's not my
It's not
problem.
gonna be that wide. Okay. He says, or my group, they all died.
No, there was 4
No.
of them. Oh, fuck me. 4 of them we saw going into Fort Verendar.
What do they look like? You can just,
Minor illusion.
yeah,
but
you can describe.
Yeah.
Boop, boop, boop. I saw each and every one of them fall.
And you love doing that.
it's really fucking useful.
He says, I think you were mistaken, my friend.
No.
Let's go.
They look like they've been walking for weeks.
We can discuss this later. What is this place?
Oopsie daisies.
Yeah.
I don't
Is
know.
this not an orc camp?
I'm not sure. We had friends that we were supposed to meet here, but this looks like one of their handiworks, but we don't know if they're still here.
I need to get inside. Some of my boys are suffering from the miasma, and we need a cure.
Come
And some of us are injured.
Inside check.
Now I got an inside check.
Yeah.
Good.
He had to redo his entrance.
27.
18.
He looks to be as clean as a cucumber, but his cool as a cucumber.
How many in total?
Whatever. There's him and five and
They
him.
just arrived at you guys.
And there's this dwarf behind them that is like with a group of other ones.
He's stinky.
Is
He's
it-
the leader of the Wave Breakers.
He says, he seems truthful. Is what I'm trying to say. He says, and you obviously look around and you see, yeah, 3 of them are coughing, including Thomas.
Do any of them look like similar to the ones that we saw going into the fort?
No,
Okay.
not like 1-to-1
Okay.
or like the same people. But he says, I need to get inside. We need assistance.
I press you, put my sword on the ground. Okay, just touch the sword for a moment, and it'll help you, all of you.
He puts his back of his hand to the
If the Wave Breakers
flat of the
And
sword.
just lay hands.
We thought
Okay.
this guy was dead.
You lay hands and cure the disease of some of them, so 15 right away, and you heal 15 more points around the rest of them.
Okay.
He says, so you look like what Lydia described.
You saw Lydia?
We were making our way to Frostridge to see if anything happened there. We said, I found Lydia, and she said that you all went the other way towards this place here.
And so you decided to come this way and not back to Fort Vanthar.
It's too far away. We're gonna stop by here and see if anything happened. We can find some assistance and make our way back after.
Well, let's see if our allies are here. Adagio!
So if you turn to look at the wall, I am on top of the wall right now, looking at you guys.
Like the Frenchman.
How-
Yeah.
How high
he's
up are
going like
you?
this on top of the wall.
He found
Probably
some
like-
more gauntlets to put on.
like 40, 50 feet. So you kind of just see like the top of my head.
Father spelled elderberries.
This is the thematically the closest picture I could think of.
Oh, is it the Monty Python picture?
No.
I saw.
Yeah. and you just see like my head turn down and just like from a distance.
Jesus.
Or like the giant fort of snow fort in SpongeBob.
Yeah.
That was my idea.
What the fuck are you doing up there?
Bar teams, the guys are back with dwarves. Yeah, let him in.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
Just in case.
You just hear like a really deep sigh. Alright, I'm coming.
You don't want to let Cole.
Can you stop playing games and let us in?
And you just see like the wall. The stone shape. Alright,
Is
yeah.
that like open roof?
Huh?
Like open roof?
Well, it's like it's a completely sealed wall, no entrances or
Oh,
exits.
okay.
You have to use dodge your
I mean, is there a roof on it, or is it just like open air?
It's a wall, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a wall.
Just a wall.
You just made a big old warehouse.
No, it's just a wall.
Just a wall around. It's
There's
literally
no
it's a
roof.
Squidward.
It is a wall.
If you jump over the wall, you'll fall.
It is like a city
You
wall.
said no entrances or exits, so I thought you could see the roof.
That's fair.
There is no roof, it's just a wall.
Fair. So,
With stairs.
yeah.
Let me cast this stone shape.
Alright.
So you all get in.
My internet crashed.
I look around.
Yeah.
It's like, it looks like you guys didn't wait.
We tried to intimidate them, and it turns out that orcs are not easily intimidated.
Well,
They also scouted us out ahead of time.
Oh,
And
And
they
you attack
ambushed.
them anyway?
No, they ambushed us.
They would have attacked us either way.
kind of like look around. It's like,
Well,
where's Falk?
He perished.
Oh. And,
Where's Seymour?
Perished.
remember what we talked about on the trip here, buddy? If you need to, go take 5 or just walk around, hit some trees,
That point to his grave.
come back.
He fought bravely, and he was avenged. I'm standing right in front of my bunker, ready to fall into the me-shaped hole.
Just
He puts on his helmet and walks over to the grave.
let him.
And just kneels.
There's a grave?
Yeah.
Yeah, can't say the grave.
I told you I
There's a
did.
monument with like
I
a
suppose. Oh, yeah.
So while he's doing that, like, and Rock like looks back and it looks like, what the fuck happened?
We went to intimidate them with our. Were you there for the ends?
Yes.
yeah,
With the
there's
end
no
friends.
They also perished.
And they saw us coming
Shreds, you
before we realized they saw us coming, and they set an ambush for us. We lost the ant as well.
That's unfortunate. New development. I have informed Nicoria about our situation.
Okay.
I talked to the king. He is mad at us right now. Specifically us too, but we'll get to that later.
Okay.
There's some dwarves out here saying that they're part of the Wave Breakers, but on our way out from Fort Vanthar, we heard that some Wave Breakers were entering.
Yeah, I thought I sent them back.
I mean, they said they met some guys. They were really bad at describing things, so I don't know if they were talking about you or not.
That's pretty good. I mean, what did they say exactly?
There was this guy, and then there was this guy.
Did they say guy or man?
Guy. And then there was this other guy.
I said that. I basically just said they described it as well as they can.
Oh, yeah. So.
If they had said like a man, it's like I am the only man out here. Human.
Okay.
No, like man as a race. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
the only
but I
way.
mean,
Not wrong.
sure. Let it fly.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I mean, I look
Literally
human,
isn't wrong.
so.
Huh?
I look like a man,
But you're not.
You're not a man.
but they won't know that.
I know that though.
Yeah, you know that. Anyways,
The dwarves walk in.
You've got so much hair in your ear.
no.
You have dog-like traits.
You have so much hair on your
I can
face.
spot. Yeah,
Your mustache is all fucked up.
yeah. That's because I'm
Why-
Arab.
Fix it.
The dwarves are looking
Fix
around.
me, Arab. Yeah. I'll give you a cast of your reincarnate and I'll fucking die.
What am I going to be this life?
Do the orcs,
Filipino? I don't know.
Yeah, that's the
do
gamble
the
we make
dwarves
as firm.
need like medical attention?
Okay, they walk in, they look okay because Cole killed them before they came in. But they're looking at it like,
Yeah.
this stonework looks artificial.
That's
What
because
kind
it's
of wizard do you have here?
a nature one?
A nature wizard?
I mean, a druid, but yeah. Who are you?
Thomason!
Let you die.
No smoking.
He goes,
The heart.
He goes-
reverse hard counter.
he goes,
I pull it back into his
I
face.
will never die.
We're rolling an insight check on that.
Okay.
Does Dodger have
Okay,
autism?
where do we know the Thomason name from
Basically.
again? 'Cause I
Thomason
Derrick
is from the
forgets.
Wave Breakers.
Yeah,
Where
12.
did we meet him before? They just.
I
Apparently,
think that's
he
his
met him.
intro.
Oh, okay.
It just says that.
The picture looks familiar.
Oh.
Do you know him?
He says, these are my boys, the ones that survived the attack and the onslaught we dealt with.
I mean, there might have been some other survivors. I met some on the way here, and
I saw every single one of them die.
They said they saw you die.
Cole stands up.
Again, we saw 4 dwarves go into Fort Varanthar. I don't know if somebody's lying, but these guys seem pretty on their shit.
He reaches in a pocket and pulls out a. He's going for the gat. No.
Yeah!
He pulls out.
Everyone.
He pulls out a piece of parchment. He unfolds it, and it's a basically like a contract of employment to work as part of the Wave Breaker. He's like, every one of my boys signed this. This is official. It has a Varanthar Queen Yuliet the Cinderguard stamp on it and Nikoria's stamp on it.
Do I know what those look like?
No, but he explains on what they are.
But only
and you could know about a little bit about
right,
that.
right.
You know, 'cause I
So
was-
Yeah.
my thing is like, does everyone in the Wavebreakers have that, or is it just one person?
Thomason has it, and it's like
That doesn't help.
it was like a work. So you,
It's a work visa. Yeah, I get it.
Your work. We work for me.
Yeah, but it doesn't work if he's the only one that has it.
Well, that's what he has. Well, I mean, Nikoria would have a copy, but it never came up when you were with
Would
him.
they not have seen any of that at all since they were in Fort Varanthar a little bit before everybody else was?
It's in the paper stuff?
The stamps.
Well, I've seen it.
You guys know about
Because
it.
I probably have a similar contract.
Only
with
these two,
them.
because you guys have been around, like, Varanthar and society around here more often
Yeah,
than, like, these
okay.
guys.
And they are mercenaries. They
Yeah.
they are contracts.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, I don't know if that other group. Did you guys check out that other group when you were?
It was in the middle of the night. We really didn't have time.
You think back, Falk probably saw these guys in the middle of the night on one of his watches.
Yeah, and I said I don't give a fuck about them.
Did you tell him?
No,
No.
he didn't say anything.
Oh, so
didn't
they
say-
don't
So
know
we don't know
I told
anything
him,
about
said
it.
They don't know
Yeah.
anything. Okay, you,
I saw it. I was like, that's not my problem.
Ebey, you saw these guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
going
these
to-
guys?
Yes.
God damn
I
it.
saw a group of guys once before. So
I know,
That's not my fucking
And they were
problem.
going towards Frostbridge.
Yeah. I was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Causing problems to us from
said
beyond the
nah.
grave.
It's my job, baby.
Anyways, one of the other dwarves in his retinue is scratching his bearded chin, and
His notes.
he goes, well, the wolf wares can hybrid form into people.
So that's.
Did they try to look like us? And they're like, how'd be trouble?
Well,
That's quite a theory you have, Bolin.
not necessarily. The thing is that the wolfwares are intelligent, but they haven't been known to speak.
Okay.
So the chances, I mean, as far as we know, the ones that we've met have not spoke, but they do understand.
Well, then this is in some sort of predicament. Unless some of them did escape. I've seen those boys you showed me. Those young men. Killed in front of my eyes.
You weren't smoking a pipe? No smoke out in your eyes?
Not during the fight.
I don't know. What do you want to do about this? As far as,
How many of them are there?
You said?
There's 5 plus him. So 6.
as far as Nikoria knows, is we're heading
Can I
north.
insight check what you said?
Sure. Like if you've seen them
Heading
die
north.
from his eyes.
I mean,
From
it's
his
still
eyes,
your
right?
decision. She was just asking. We just told her that's the plan.
You don't have a sending spell, do you?
I have a sending stone, but I can only contact certain people.
Is Korea one of them?
I hope not.
So we need to send a message to
We
Varanthar.
have no way
way of doing that right now.
Not exactly.
Your cat's under your chair, by the way.
Druids.
Druids.
Are you able to beckon some sort of bird of some kind? And does anyone have parchment and something to write with?
I have my notebook. We can write something with that.
You know, let me actually.
With the ring that Dagley gave
Swing
me,
gave up.
I may be able to persuade the creature to ferry a message for us.
Yeah, Dajo, you notice that Cole's wearing a wooden ring now. And he also has a platinum ring, but he's not probably happy.
You married?
Yeah, yeah.
He still has a helmet on too.
And Kieran has his booties.
Cool claw booties.
Yeah.
Got Tim's on. Oh shit, it's a dog with Tim's.
Unless we want to wait outside before you can beckon one to you.
I cannot beckon one to me. Excuse you.
It's not a
Could I try to call on some druid, some energy in the land, druid type shit to call a bird?
That's a spell.
You can't walk outside and find a bird.
What's Agni's range from he can get from you?
I'm not sure.
That's a possibility.
I mean, familiars
But he's made of-
they can communicate within like a mile.
But he's made of fire.
Oh lord. Okay, so right now we don't know what's going on with Fort Varanthar. We have no actual way of getting a message. Regardless if we call a bird here, they may not know where that place is.
Do you have a better idea?
Unfortunately,
Any idea
no.
at all?
But no.
Then I
Tom?
would like to try this.
Okay.
It's better than doing nothing.
By time we left 2 days ago, and that's when they showed up.
Yeah, well, like I just said, it's better than nothing.
It might already be too late.
We don't know that for sure. So we may as well try. It wouldn't matter either way if they're dead already or not. Or whatever the fuck happened.
Do what you want, and I walk over to the water.
This boat's over there.
Yeah.
You see him. Did you keep it? There's no. Okay. So there's no access to the water. You have to walk out and walk around the structure you made.
If they're moored at around 7, then it should be fine. I just made a wall around the camp.
Is there an access to the water from inside the camp?
That's up to you. I went to 7 and you said that's where the boats were.
Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. Just want stupid details, whatever. Thomason will explain to the group. They got to Frostridge, found Lydia and her crew.
Yay.
They had fought a battle in the party's absence in Frostridge
Oh, fuck.
and won.
Yay.
But many dwarves perished. Lydia had a few broken ribs and a nasty blow to the head as well. But otherwise, it's still kicking.
Don't let the king know. He'll shit his pants.
Thomason does mention that Lydia showed the corpses, yet to be burned still, but we're going to be, of what they call the larger ones, that you guys have never even seen yet. Thomason explains them. They're larger snow orcs than usual. Kind of look, to quote him, they look like ogres or giants, but with all that distinctive snow orc charm.
I'm currently by the water. I'm not anywhere near
Yeah.
the
So, wait, I do it. I summon an image of Tenor, not this.
No.
Alright.
No, earlier. Let's do it for this. You could try to get Tom.
I don't know where the other ones are now. We're in a Palantir situation.
I know.
But, so what's the plan for anyone now? Thomason just wants to get back to Grunthar, honestly. So, you can tell him the way.
Do we?
We could send Tom's in with a message.
You could,
Well, he already has it in his head.
and his group. You all want to go back to Grunthar and report back that they're still alive and well, and figure out why there's other parts of his group that were alive and who knew they weren't.
It's probably the best way to do it.
How are the armies of Voros coming along? Did they show up yet?
I'm not. I'm by the water. I left the group for a second.
What?
Are there any updates of the larger army?
The larger force, allied forces arrived in Voros.
Oh, that's good.
Can you not find a fucking bird?
I don't have that spell.
It's not a spell. They're in the fucking woods.
Okay. Cheap.
Don't mock me.
You don't know what you're talking about. If you wouldn't speak ignorantly, I wouldn't mock you.
Can you hunt a bird?
I can hunt a bird. I can't force a bird to do anything.
Sometimes you like cracking your knuckles or
Traditionally,
something.
most birds are simple creatures as well.
Communicate with one. This magic ring I received can let me do that. Or you can take it if you want. Probably better use for than I will.
What, maple leaves? Maple leaves?
Oak leaves, yeah.
Oak leaves? Oh. Little Sylvanas item.
Religion check.
On what? To see if he's correct about
7.
that? 7?
What's a Sylvanas?
Yeah.
Oh, to know what Sylvanas is.
Sylvanus.
It sounds naturey. That's all you get.
It sounds like bark.
And coming from Adagio's mouth, that sounds about right for being naturey.
We could also send Thomas in with the message, since he's already going to be there.
Would you not like to do everything you can? Does that not make sense?
Makes sense?
It does.
So, could you please, while we have a moment, at least check the surrounding area for creatures that may help?
DM, what do I have to roll to find a bird?
Survival.
Which given how long you worked for here,
Actually.
I don't
I'll look too.
Help
because
action.
I have proficiency in survival.
do proficiency in survival.
I do.
If you have advantage, you can roll as well.
Oh shit. That's my spirit helping you.
He found every bird.
But yeah, his spirit did help. It's a nat 20
That was the rolling dice.
for 31 total.
26.
Okay.
19 to 7.
You're trying to find a bird.
A bird
A
to
bird
help
that
us.
can fucking carry a piece of paper,
Alright.
which is most of them.
So
A
you
bird
both
that
are
is-
looking around.
A bird that is willing to help.
Immediately.
Well, you can the ring. You can use animal friendship to make sure May doesn't run away from you, and then with speak of animals, you can try to persuade the fucking thing with food or some shit.
Immediately, you both are looking around, and you hear a... You look up. It's a falcon. The same one you've seen before. Circling above the
It's still really
fortifications
far.
you created
Well, not
with,
that
stone,
one, apparently.
with wall of stone.
I'm gonna summon Agni and try to get him close as possible so I can cast
If it
the spell.
sees it, it runs. It flies away.
Cole, that's not a friendly one. That's the one that
Yeah.
saw us that started this whole...
It goes north, above the waves of the coastline that is next to this camp, and goes more north.
I think we've found our next target.
Over the water. And Adagio.
That's me.
Here's the problem.
Here's the problem.
Birds go to warmer places in the winter. So this falcon being here is out of place. Looking for any other bird, nigh impossible.
I know. Tell him that.
Bless you.
No birds. Other than that.
This ain't the place for birds.
You basically are like, see?
Behold.
Didn't find any birds, huh?
He found one.
I found one, and
Are we
it's,
leaving right now?
it's that fake one. No, we can... You guys had a long journey, you can rest. The orcs aren't going anywhere. At least, not anywhere that we won't see.
What'd you do with all the
All that junk.
idols and Urtrus stuff Oh, you destroyed the statue.
bonfire.
Okay.
If anything could have had a trace of the miasma, bonfire.
Did you keep that sign that said like days until reinforcements arrive, whatever? I mean, it's outdated now.
No, but I remember it.
Yeah, it's outdated now, but
And if I don't, keep in mind. But,
today would have been the day that the orcs would have invaded, regardless. They said on that sign.
So yeah, I'll pass that along too. Saw a sign that said reinforcements should have arrived 3 days. 3 days.
5 days ago.
Or 5 days ago at this point. Today would have been the day this group would have attacked. Like, kind of good news.
How long are we resting here?
As long as you need. I know Barthians and I are ready and rearing to go.
Will you inform them of them using Warforged?
Oh.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
Probably all would have died.
Automatons.
Yeah, there were Warforged working with the orcs. Have you met a Warforged before?
Yes, you've seen them. They're uncommon in Voros, but they're around.
I've seen a few. Just one more thing. All right. I propose we stay here for a few more hours. If we do so, we can at least I can help these dwarves get home faster.
Okay.
And so, if all here are okay with it, I'm going to spend the next few hours casting a bunch of flying steeds and having the dwarves get their steeds.
They already have goats.
Oh, they do. Oh, I didn't know they had. I thought they were walking on foot.
Oh, sorry. These ones don't. Sorry. These
Yeah.
guys. Yeah, these don't. They don't.
So they need some
They
steeds.
lost their mounts in the fight. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. So there's 6 dwarves.
So basically, I
But
can get like
You can't double up if you're medium. Only if you're small. You know. Because they're
so
large.
I can get basically 2. I get 2 of my quick spell slots.
Oh, you 2 pack slots, then you short rest, then do it again.
And then short rest, 2 pack slots, short rest, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
I just want to spend second level spell slots. What
I get what you.
I guess is. But I want to leave quickly, then I guess I'll do that. So 2 hours. That's 4 third level slots, and then 2 second level.
Okay.
So
What kind of mounts?
Whatever they want.
They're partial to ghosts.
So this now they can get there faster.
Okay. And then they'll be on their way unless you guys want to stop.
Huh?
They're gonna stop them. They'll be on their way regardless.
Be careful not to let them die. You can't summon them again.
They agree, but and Tomlinson says, you know, I always hated war. I never wanted to do this. Circumstances outside of my control always seem to get in my way. I hope you all can determine your own fates and futures. Unlike my own. And then they leave.
That wasn't ominous.
Were you there?
No.
You were told by Nicoria that Tomlinson does not like fighting in war.
I've been away from the group since that conversation.
Okay.
And then Retriever, wow. Cole walk back to Seymour's grave and just stand there a moment and just grab both swords, strap them in the back, and let's go.
Add those to your inventory. I don't know how much you're carrying, but probably a lot with 2 extra swords.
So you've taken the crossbow as well?
Yeah, if no one else took it. I'm not going to use it, but yeah.
That and the bolts are there. That'd be 11 bolts.
Do you want his obsidian spell gem? Are you gonna ask
Yep,
for that?
I'm taking that too.
Adagio has that.
No.
Unless you,
Well, then whatever's on this grave area.
unless you put
Would
it
you
back.
put the spell gem in the grave?
No, I took it to give it to Cole actually.
Okay, so you give it to him probably at some point. So
So it's a long sword, you said?
it's great swords.
2 great swords?
One's iron, one's steel.
Great sword.
The iron one's worth less because it's not as refined as steel.
Worthless.
But
Yes.
it's good on the wolf wares if you don't have magic.
Yeah, and then I silently give you an obsidian spell gem.
You just like put it in his pocket without him noticing. You put pocket in.
Things hard as shit.
Okay. So where are you guys
camping
going
here.
now? Are you guys going to
Yeah.
go to a different orc camp? Are you going to stay here?
North.
You guys going to go on the boats? Are you guys going to go on land?
So
We're going north.
hold up.
I would say we know there's a large force on the pass, so I suggest we use these boats if any of us are He's well inclined towards
So,
seafaring.
Voros, Frost Ridge right here. Uldruk right on that little nipple right there. On the
I would
map.
assume we try to follow where the
You
the
know,
Falcon came from.
you know that. Oh, this is all fucked up. You know from this that there is a camp in the mountains somewhere, right there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a camp
It's like the opposite coast.
down there, basically on the opposite end of where the water is. And then there's one here. And then there's going to be one on these islands over here. And you guys are here. And this one should be more on right there.
And it sucks too because I know we have potential allies on the island that we could go to as well. But there's a lot between here and there. We'll probably have to. The bird head north, and directly north from us is the other camp.
That seems like where it's headed.
Yep.
Let's go then.
That seems like our heading.
Okay.
I will start passing out more magic items.
Oh shit. Sugar Daddy did Adagio.
If with his skill in herbalism kits and my skill in alchemist supplies,
Yeah.
Yes, we can make meth.
You can
Oh,
try to
shit.
identify those potions.
yeah,
Yeah.
with advantage.
No, it's just proficiency. But because, so thing about it is, herbalist kit have a higher DC to identify potions than an alchemist kit. So you have an easier DC.
They give more of the tools to.
Like I'm better at identifying the ingredients.
Right.
Oh, and he can show you the alchemist supplies he found that have the Arcane Academy logo on them.
Okay.
The branding.
So I'm gonna go ahead. So what is this? What type of roll is this? Arcana? With proficiency?
It's just your proficiency with the D20.
Really?
That's how tool checks work. Like slide it, like picking locks and stuff.
Well, that
Yeah, I
usually
guess I'll
checks
show you
your
the
box.
potions.
Use your stats
Yeah,
for that
it's-
too.
Well, you use
Oh,
your,
you said you were handing out magic items.
Clock
I
picks
assumed
and
you
slide
were
it.
gonna
when
show
you
me
use your
something about that.
intelligence.
Okay, we'll just start with that then. Here's the thick potions. There's one that looks like thick water.
Doesn't a tool check use
It
dex
uses,
as well?
it uses a stat as well.
Yeah.
It's a stat.
Yeah.
No, it's not
apply,
dex.
apply
It's just-
proficiency.
it's whatever stat is applicable to that.
So,
like
identifying
alchemists would be
things
like-
would usually be intelligence.
Yeah.
Well, just roll me a D20.
Kind of like how thieves' tools do like dex, right?
Yeah, it's usually. It's
At
usually,
these
usually
tools,
something
it's
like that.
always been just a D20 plus your proficiency. That's always how I thought it was. In Xanathars, that's what it says, I think. Wait, we can double check it.
I'm gonna do that right now.
I don't recall that at all.
That's what I thought. Putting like Steve's tools in the sleight of hand has not been rules as written, I thought.
That makes tools really shitty.
Yeah, I know. Double check.
Yep. So it's the tool checks or just ability checks, which ability uses usually up to the DM. If you're proficient in the tool you're using, you also have your proficiency bonus.
So any ability check you make, ability checks uses.
Yeah, so for me, using a jeweler's kit to cut gems would add your intelligence modifier and your proficiency bonus if you're proficient. For the roll, I either say intelligence or dexterity plus proficiency.
Okay. So this would be on for intelligence. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like having the tool proficiency makes it so that you can add your proficiency
Right.
bonus to
So if you're lock picking something
It would be
Like
like
not
without
Thieves'
without
tools.
proficient without like thieves tools proficiency.
yeah, it's like a dex check.
yeah, it would be the dice roll plus dex.
Okay.
Yeah, so if I'm able, so if I'm rolling the d20, I'm adding intelligence plus my proficiency bonus because I am. That would be let's see, plus 4, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23.
Let's start with the red one.
Okay, so if that was 20, what was
Maybe like
it?
a 23 or something.
20. Sorry, yeah, extra 25.
DC 10.
Yeah.
This is a potion of resistance. Fire.
Okay.
And the other two with the same liquid, you can make a guess with a good roll you got. One's lightning and one's cold.
Okay.
Ooh.
When the powers of fire, ice, and lightning,
I drink all of them.
it will summon Lugia. Other magic items?
Yeah. So everyone's gonna get a superior healing potion.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Even you
Even
How do you drink those?
with your mouth.
blood chug it.
I don't know, dude.
Okay.
I just do.
He drinks it
Just
through the
smash it
grapes.
over your head
Yeah, I just smash it over my head and I let it absorb into my skin.
like a lotion.
You select it from your inventory.
Yeah, I
Is
think
there
yeah.
anything else we need to
Drink it
check?
like Estus.
Yes.
Dude,
I've got an isekai cheat menu where I can open up my menu and use my.
I actually will not have a use for this, so
Superior?
Yes, superior. And then each one of you is going to get a potion of heroism.
Oh.
Interesting.
Oil of slipperiness.
That's for me.
That's for later.
It's a
That's for after work.
Huh?
Work hard, play hard.
I wonder if on the way here we'll find a new companion.
Who knows? Man, we're really like we're trying to be subtle with our fourth wall shit. You guys out here. I wonder if we will find partner.
I was doing this.
A new party member to replace our lost friend,
Yeah.
Falk.
It turned out his name is Bulk.
He has a similar voice actor.
You sure sound like that guy we just lost the other day.
Instead of silver arm handcuff, he has gold arm handcuff.
He even fills the same
exact
He even
role.
works underwater.
Flex tape. Flex tape.
Flex tape. Oh, we're good. We're good.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot.
It was a lot of damage.
There's a big sticker. Don't try this at home.
Smacks Falk with
It's,
flex
it's
tape.
Falk getting stabbed by the fucking the
Flexi,
chieftain.
they'll fix that.
Don't
right
try
now.
this
A
at
little
home.
more.
I saw this half elf in half.
All right. Okay. Yeah, let's go.
Why isn't the flex seal working, you guys?
So,
really dead.
Yeah, all three of you are kind of melee.
Yeah, Falk into the flex seal dimension.
Yeah, I was the other full caster or full range member for the party.
Yeah.
You need
so,
me to check
so
anything?
I'll hand these out.
Yeah.
So I gave you the animal ring, didn't I? You actually have that now, or did you give it back?
I assume you didn't give it to me. I just had it.
Yeah, I don't think
Okay,
you said
then,
it.
okay, yeah. If I guess we yeah, I guess I still have it.
Do you want
I mean, I'll take it if,
No.
if you're giving it to me. Okay.
Do you want to give it to him? No.
It didn't work.
No, fuck you.
I mean, when you choose the wrong season.
So I've got this poison.
What? Hustle?
This weapon poison.
You got a few of them.
It's poison for weapons.
You got lots of them.
Weapons for poison. Poison for weapons. Well, the poison is named specifically for weapons.
This
Weapons
is,
poison.
this is drow poison.
That poison?
That poison.
Well, you know what a drow is.
That'd be cool if you guys had an archer.
I'll try to give
That'd be real cool, right?
2 doses to each of you.
Okay.
I don't know how effective they'd be, considering all the enemies are poison based,
Yeah.
but
Bows? What's
it's
that?
an option.
Right.
Yeah, so you and you get 2 things of drow poison.
You can apply it to your weapons when needed.
Do poison damage.
You could knock them unconscious with this.
Dude, I already have to do like
they fail by five.
turns of setup.
And now you can do a sixth.
How many things of drop poison?
2.
2 each.
Mhm.
I think they go away after a minute if you apply it. Not use it. It loses its potency.
It says dry poison injury.
Yeah, it's injury based. There's other ones that are like inhalant or ingested.
Can roofie somebody with drought poison.
What smell like drop poison to you?
Like
Stab.
that. Like that.
Hey, does it feel like dry poison?
Actually, it makes
That-
them like, fall unconscious sometimes.
There's that mushroom wine that had the spider venom in it. Remember? From
Is the good
Yeah.
wine that
Yeah,
only he
I
can
Death's
drink?
Head.
No, I drank it.
Yeah, if you,
Because you were immune.
it's an inhaled poison, or not inhaled. It's ingested. So if you drink it and you're not a drow or immune to poison, you get fucked up.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And then I'll ask for help identifying this thing by bringing out the pointy hat.
Yeah,
I'm proficient in Arcana.
do it.
Want me to advantage?
Huh?
Or
I'm not proficient, so I can't
Okay.
give you advantage.
does this?
You know who wasn't proficient in
What are we trying to say?
Does this have to do with Faith
So
Fiend or
hot.
Undead, or does it have a dark past tied to it?
Dark past.
No, I think that's specifically
That's subjective.
And now you know my.
This one actually, the Arcana is
The
specifically
wizard got
based
broken
off
up with
of
while he was
Faith
wearing
Fiend or
that hat, and
Undead.
he's really bummed out about it.
Okay,
His girlfriend dumped him.
that is a natural one.
That's a hat, alright.
It's a hat.
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
Can I try it?
Yeah, you literally think it might talk if you put it on. That's what you think.
What are we rolling for this hat?
Arcana.
He wants to identify what this hat. It's
I don't know what it is.
I've got.
Are you proficient?
Yeah.
Can I get advantage? What's your plus?
8.
9.
Or he was
It's up to you guys. Do you want to roll or do you want to give him a thing?
I'll give you advantage.
That's better. That is 26.
It's a magical wizard's hat.
What does that mean, DM?
It means that you don't know what the magic is.
Well, I'm trying to make identify worth something and not give you everything from just an Arcana.
Yeah, that's
check.
fair.
Identify. Let me see if I actually.
I barely know her.
What level is that?
I don't
That's
know.
my
I think
wife.
it's level 1.
First level spell.
I know.
I
You
don't
need
know.
like a fort clear to get that.
Yeah.
Or like knowledge, maybe.
Can I, at the very least, figure out what type of school it belongs to?
Basically, it's a thing that will bolster your magical abilities if you wear it.
Ah.
I'll say that.
It's,
I believe you're
it's Gandalf the Grey's hat.
Real spicy hat.
You stop breathing so hard?
Put it on.
It'll say if you, its trigger word is "you shall not pass," and then
It's
you
a cursed
explode.
hat. It eats your brain.
That's what I'm afraid of. No, I like my brain. I'm already wearing a hat.
Yeah, but look how cool that hat is.
Yeah, it's a fucking...
Who's saying that?
It's a sick-ass hat.
Look how cool that
No, you
hat
gotta
is.
do this. It means you're talking out of
Anything else?
I'm not talking out of character.
Yeah, I guess I'll back in.
I play a character who breaks the fourth
Okay.
wall.
I'm a ghost.
I think I have it.
Before we shove off on our nautical voyage.
Yeah.
I foreshadowed this. Well, I off camera. Like I remember I was like,
You were gonna foreshadow Falk's death?
no, I remember like
Hey, did that by using the shadows.
And
that
he
one
kills
combat.
something.
I don't know if you remember, but like a few months ago, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have a boat section in season 1 or in season 3, Act 1.
Dude.
I actually don't remember that.
So like, if that's like an off kilter remark, then it was the
Yes, I'm done. We're gonna take off. I have to take a shit.
Goodbye.
Yep.
It was
well,
nice.
No,
Seeing
it's
you.
ship, Caleb.
That's the rest of the
I
session.
was gonna take a ship.
Both.
All right, 40 minutes of just silence and the rest of the video.
Oh, Jesus.
Bye.
Might as well end it.
I've still got an hour and a half.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, an hour and a half. By the time he gets back, it'll be 9.
It's fine. Fuck the guy. Leave him here.
I might just pause it and resume it.
I'll be a Adagio.
That's gonna take forever.
I'm such a fucking loser. I'm Adagio.
I mean-
Ooh.
All right, we're back.
Ah!
Music. It's music.
You said there was nothing else we had to check, right?
Was there anything else I needed to do before you left?
Didn't he have a coat that was magical? That you put on the rack? Do you know what that did?
You took it back.
Won't know till I attune to it or get identified.
Okay. So, are we all gonna go on that keel boat?
Yeah, I'm
No.
the first one on.
You can.
You
Yeah.
think?
Eris is. Or not Eris.
What?
Eris is
He's
coming
coming
back.
back. Woo! We get the moose. Is it worth?
I mean, I hope so.
Is it worth bringing the second boat, like lashing it?
If you want a monster stat block for
might
the
slow
rest
us down
of
if
the
there's like a naval
thing, you
fight.
could.
As cool as it would
You
be,
think that's
man.
what
Huh?
you think that's what we're?
Absolutely. They're like,
Okay.
especially if we're going, if the map is correct and there's a camp legitimately across where the fuck we are,
Yeah,
they could meet us halfway, especially if that thing is tracking like you guys are saying it is.
that's true. Although we did hear reports that say that the reinforcements were 3 days late,
Right.
and if the camp's right there, they had no reason to be 3 days
Exactly,
late
which
unless
means-
something happened.
Mm-hmm. So they could possibly be shooting at us from far away.
Not even. I predict in character Arctic sea monster. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, that's like a kraken. Or a yeti on ice.
Yeah, he's just ice skating. He's fucking like power skating at you guys.
Look at how graceful he is.
Like when he gets close, like you blink, you realize he's running like Miguel O'Hare.
The background music when he's skating at you is the drum music from Monty Python when the guy's running at the castle for like 10 minutes.
It just replays the same. No, you need to become a gorilla, like an ape, and fight the Yeti, and you guys can you can discover which is the strongest Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Okay, game.
Okay, so
Wanna be-
is the keelboat. Actually, the keelboat can hold 7 people.
Well, that's significant.
7 medium-sized creatures. Here's the problem. Kieran's a large-sized creature.
I
If
can
he takes that,
spawn him.
you despawn him. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's it.
That's it.
Okay.
Find you
how do you feel
drifting
about
in the ocean.
how do you feel about being our Boromir? You were kind of evil when you died first.
Except less cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You'll
Alright.
never replace them.
I didn't try to.
You had like a cool bracelet that I took, and I'm not gonna wear it.
Who's the one
wear it if
manning
you
the
want.
oars, and who's being the lookout?
Who has the best
I'll
perception?
do oars.
I have a pretty decent perception.
Perception's mid.
You're gonna put the Yeti.
Alright.
Not this movie.
I can smell it here good.
I've got a +9 perception. I'll be the lookout.
Okay.
Okay. Is anyone proficient in aquatic vehicles?
No, because I told that we were going to be fighting on land.
I'm proficient in 9 vehicles.
It's like a sea vehicle.
No.
That's like a half cert.
That would be funny if I was.
Yeah, it's like a mid-cert.
Does this require 2 people to row?
Oh, that's right, because it was a strength thing.
Rowing requires strength, yeah.
Ooh, not me.
But does it require...
I did.
You can do it by yourself if you want.
Probably just go slower.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll help then, if you're good at sniffing people out and shit.
I mean, we're on the sea. It smells like fish and ass.
Sorry.
I can probably hear something's moving in the
Showered
distance, but
400 years.
depends on how long the rowing is and how rough the waves are.
It's so like oily. It's like there's like an inch.
I'll help
That's why
row.
your AC's as high as it is. He's trying to
Yeah.
change his slide. So
I guess I'll be the captain.
Okay.
That's my sword wet.
What's this? Oh, this is like an arrow.
Oh wait, kill boats are
It-
actually
it
bigger
seems
than I
good.
thought.
Yeah.
You might. Okay, you know what? 2 people need to row at least for a kilo. It's big.
Okay, even me.
Got it.
Who? Oh, you guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got a good strength.
Yes. Alrighty. So
Get the fuck out of my way.
you guys untether the boat, get to your positions, and make your way on the water.
Make a chance.
I got you.
As you're sailing, it gets you notice icebergs in the water. You
Captain!
are definitely in the Arctic zone now.
Ice boy.
No more subarctic,
Oh,
it's
you-
Arctic.
If we
We're
break,
going back
if we
to
hit an iceberg,
Icewind
that's
Dale,
gonna-
baby.
shit.
Because I end up in
Who rolls his win? You gotta go to
Bremen
the
or
ship.
something.
Those are the rules.
You guys end up in Bremen and you see no,
No, fuck that.
and you see the
I walked in. Yeah, Bremen was
We're in-
okay.
we're
I don't
in-
want to go anywhere else.
We're in New Bremen.
Alright, I live here now. Nowhere else. Goodbye.
Alright,
Where's
make
the,
your way
where's the Loch Ness monster?
the Poppin' Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah.
Darkness monster.
You make your way from Oldruck northward towards the northern Collide area, across the Silent Gulf. On the way, the waves are rough
Yeah.
and choppy.
Fuck!
I need athletics checks from you guys to keep stable and roll against the waves trying to push you around.
Why?
I'm not proficient.
To
in
counter for the
It's
stat.
called proficient athletics.
Yeah, I rolled 21.
Nice.
16.
Okay,
Does he get a plus? No, that's on saves, right?
Wait, just those two?
Yes.
for now.
I'm in the clear.
You're good.
Do you guys guidance on yourself or something?
Do I have
Just ask.
No.
Does anyone have guidance?
I do have guidance.
Well, you can add a d4 if you
We
want.
don't
Do I have
I don't know
guidance?
what it would be.
I have guidance.
roll a d4.
The thumbprint on my forehead, I guess.
Okay.
I'll give Cole guidance.
Okay. So you guys take kind of d4s if you want.
You're doing a great job.
You roll again?
Dirty 20.
Roll
killed
a
my friend.
d4 for
Guidance.
guidance.
That was a dirty 20.
Okay.
Adding on to that. No.
If you want to.
It'll be 25 total.
Alright. You guys completely crush this task.
You crush these waves, bro.
Say crusty ice.
Out here crushing turrets.
Yeah. And
Oh wait. How
Hell yeah.
how does the ice look? Like, is this just like floating glaciers, or are we in Candlestick Iceland?
candlestick ice.
Type in Candlestick Ice.
No, it's
Details in bold.
it's not. I don't think it's candlestick ice skate.
If I ask.
Oh, they're like the one where you go
Talking
through it and kind of like it like shards upon shards on the.
Yeah.
If you look up
it's
candlestick
dope.
ice,
Oh, it would. It's like melted sugar.
It's like
candles.
It's like partially
Candles.
frozen. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll say it starts like that and then it gets more frozen.
Candlestick Ice is based.
It is pretty cool,
Pretty
right?
cool.
Yeah, it reminds me of
I
like
wouldn't mind
the,
freezing to death in
Right.
Candlestick
reminds
Ice.
me of like the
You're like
lemonade
rollers.
candy and like the sugar.
Yeah,
that does
I'll jump
that.
in. I'm one of the candlesticks.
All right. So you crush this
Needles.
task, and you crush the candlestick ice now with the oars,
yeah.
and
Take
the choppy waves and the blustering wind
need some sugar.
does nothing to impede your travel.
Our impressive fucking delts. put in
Yes,
the work.
I do need though
Oh.
a perception check for who's taking point.
I'm sight and smell.
Yeah.
Or sorry,
Is there any
hearing
way I
and
can
smell.
help action if I'm
Oh,
already doing
I
this?
think he already has advantage.
You're already doing something.
All right. Well,
Yeah, you're too busy with your task.
13 plus 17 total.
Okay.
And if we're doing sight, I'll just take the lower roll, and that'll be 7.
So which one was the first one, for hearing or smell?
Hearing and smelling both have advantage,
Okay.
so I'm assuming they would pretty much go off the same thing. So that would be 17 total for that.
You smell rot and disease first before anything.
Is it coming from a specific direction?
Towards where you're going.
The north.
Yeah.
To the north, it smells like butthole and carcasses.
Well, we know there's orcs up there, so that checks out.
And then you start to see
Uh-oh.
cloth in the water like sail, pieces of sail.
Oh.
And then you see shards of wood floating in the water.
Yeah. Hey,
That might be good if it's their camp.
Well, maybe.
I mean, does this look like orcish make similar to the boat that we're rocking with?
Yep.
That's fucked up?
Yep.
Oh.
In the water.
Yep.
We're fighting the Kraken.
May I take a look at it?
It's like 50 feet away on the water, and like in different spots. But you can eventually find a piece that kind of goes within like 15 feet of the boat.
Damn, I wish I didn't leave my spyglass in a dragon's hoard underground 400 years ago.
What?
You wanted to.
Never
I
sure.
did.
I recall that, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, this will be a good gift for our ally.
And then
he
he,
died immediately.
But he gave
and
you
we
a favor.
left.
He gave you a favor, right?
Yeah, let us leave.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was a favor.
I don't think that's for the spyglass though.
that's true. And it got melted by lava. Anyways, do you want to do anything with this piece of wood that's floating near your piece of hull?
It's just a piece of fold, not the rest of the ship.
It looks like it's in smithereens. Like
shreds.
you're just
Son
seeing.
of a bitch.
You're not seeing a whole ship make up. Like you're not seeing enough to make up a whole ship, but you're seeing parts of ship.
Are they coming from the north? Like, are they floating from the north towards us?
More or less.
Okay. No, nothing. I don't think there's anything I can do with this.
Okay.
So,
To the north.
leading theories. Either something fucked it up whilst on water, or we got fucked up at water. Like, from land.
Only one way to find out. Press forward.
All right. Heave
To the
ho.
north! To the
gonna roll again?
north!
No. Eventually.
King of the earth.
Well, what time did you guys want to leave? That matters.
Like home?
From here. like
What?
when did you set sail? What time?
I don't know.
Well, what
did
time
they-
did we show up at the camp?
3
Yeah.
hours after we got to camp.
I'd say
It was nighttime.
you got there around morning.
Morning, so
Okay,
then
so it's like
we-
afternoon.
we went
Afternoon,
to-
yeah,
like
like
afternoon.
Yeah, like
Or-
what?
or
2,
late morning.
1, 2,
Yeah.
12 maybe.
Yeah, that
Okay.
makes sense.
Around afternoon tea, perhaps.
So, as the sun is setting on this day,
Everything
you
like
guys have
noon?
been on the water for a while.
Okay.
You eventually see 3 dark shapes ahead of you,
It's not good.
and you notice while you're in this water, in this sailing on the Gulf here, a fog or a mist has creeped in.
Ghost ships.
3 figures. 2 of them are large and upright. One of them is poking out of the water like a diagonal spiky shape. And as you get closer,
It's the Meg.
as you get closer,
It's tentacles.
the fog lifts around them, and you can see 2 ships, as they should be, floating on the water. And in the middle, between them, is one ship that is completely on one side, like sinking, and like kind of slightly floating, but it's like the front end is sticking straight up. So it's on its side, basically.
Okay, so it more or less looks like this ship just got double teamed.
I guess.
Okay.
Gross.
Do the 2 ships bear any markings, or do they
They're-
fly any colors?
They aren't flying any colors per se. The sails that they make up are the same sails as you have. It's basically just form over functionally, not aesthetically, purposefully.
It's fucking like fucking Orc Man Wars.
And you
That'd be
can
sick.
see there is, as you even closer, nothing is on any of these ships.
Yeah, ghost ships.
That's not. I don't like that.
They're completely abandoned.
I'm tired of fighting ghosts, dude.
And as you get closer,
Having a man war would be sick, though.
it's clear to see the back ends of these ships are completely torn out of them.
Never mind.
The front ends are presentable, and you're going towards them. You're seeing the front ends.
Okay, so
But as you get closer and like get an angle on them, you can see that they're like half of them are just ripped apart
What type
on
of
the
thing
back.
can blow a ship's
Front
ass
end,
out?
something in the middle is poking out.
Yeah, like one of the ship was sunk, and it's just like the
So-
front end's
so
poking out.
So something came up from the fleet from behind and just fucked them faster than they can turn around.
Yeah.
You're going
It's
towards that.
literally blown out
So
ass.
2 ships have their sterns torn off, and
Yes.
1 ship is currently capsizing.
Yes.
Does it have
With
also have its stern torn off?
You can't see into the water.
The bow's poking up, so I can assume yes.
Yeah, okay.
Or at least the stern's been
Well, it's not
compromised.
capsizing, it's just sinking. Okay.
And from the way it's just sitting there, not sinking any farther. Maybe there's some iceberg underneath it that it's sitting on top of or something.
And we haven't seen any bodies yet.
No.
Nope.
Kraken battle?
Davy Jones got them.
I don't want to be
You guys are about 30 feet away from this mess.
He
What do
did
you want to
critical,
do?
so.
He didn't say
I know he didn't.
Oh, I dodged. I make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. I was waiting for that.
I have +5.
You wouldn't.
That doesn't work for saves.
I keep forgetting.
You should resistance.
No, it's not that.
So 17.
Okay, you keep your
Plus
lunch,
5?
+5?
you keep your olive oil beaten kale salad down. Whatever, whatever,
That's why you get fucking seasick.
Yeah.
I forgot.
or whatever you people eat.
Eating straight fucking veggie ass.
It's Sabra.
I'd eat that
Not hummus, just Sabra.
with like
Either the hummus or the car, who knows?
hummus with hardtack.
Anyways.
Alright,
Oh.
we can just go around it.
Neither of those things.
Yeah, can we
sound
simply
good.
just go around it?
Sure.
No. Is this... Sorry.
Seems the logical thing to do. I wanna
Yes.
fuck with it.
Do you want to go from the right or the left?
Let's go from the right.
No. We're coming up from the south. We got that warning on the map that said, "Hey, don't sail over here," which is to the right. So let's go to the left around.
Basically, don't sail too far out in the open ocean. Around like
And that's to the right.
outside the Gulf. Yeah,
And that's to the right.
that's to the east. Yes.
I don't want to do that. I don't even want to risk it. Left did we go?
So
Okay.
just hug it, the wall as hard as we can.
Well, I don't want to go that far left, but
Right.
left around.
As much as we can.
As
Around
safe
right.
as we can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Port. Sorry.
Another athletics check, please.
Also known as larboard.
Lord.
Oh, before I play any pirate thing character, I need to know boat terms because I don't know them.
Heel haul.
Sterno.
Blank.
Poop deck.
Poop dick. Poop dick.
That's a different thing.
But pirate
Why did that make you guys laugh?
I don't know why that got me. I just wasn't expecting it, to be honest.
25!
17.
I just thought it was kind of on brand.
So you got poop deck and you got booty. Those are pirate words. Okay.
Alright.
So okay, you guys
Booty.
go around, and the water starts to get even more ripply,
Son of a bitch.
Christ
and
almighty,
the
of course.
boat starts to shake a little bit more.
Kindle.
But you guys are good rowers, and you're able to kind of avoid certain spots of choppy waves.
Let's just see if these, bro. It's gonna clip and we're gonna be in the air like 50 feet.
But
Whole ship.
it doesn't stop something to emerge from the depths, breaking the surface of the water.
Our new player.
The
Falk
Kraken.
T-posing. No.
Kraken T-posing.
Oh, I have been reborn.
There is a large,
Let's see.
dark purple
Grimace. Forget I said that.
shake, dark purple appendage breaking the surface of the water.
I don't like that.
Grimace.
Thick. Thick and large. It is.
We're terrible entertainers.
It is.
I just
We're
agree.
entertaining ourselves.
It
That's
is-
all that matters.
It is smooth on one side and full of suction cups on the other side.
Fuck off.
Suck.
A giant tentacle
I wonder what it is.
comes out of the water
Oh,
Grimace?
and tries to assail the boat,
Go
trying
away.
to capsize the
Stop,
boat.
please.
Speak with animals.
There's a tentacle.
At this point,
Yeah.
everyone rolls initiative. But since we're a little late in the day right now to roll a whole combat, this is where I'm going to end it.
I'm not gonna roll for
I
initiative.
got 14 on initiative.
We'll roll for initiative next week.
It's not here.
I know.
I didn't roll for initiative.
Okay. So
I didn't like the number I got.
among this tentacle,
Us.
among you, you see more things break the surface of the water.
Are they tentacles?
No.
Oh fuck.
They're men.
It's a man. It's you.
It's not me.
First of all, whirlpools
Oh,
start to form in the water in certain spots around the boat on all sides.
It's a
Apple TM.
Alright, what do you guys want to bet on? Aboleth or Kraken?
Yeah,
What's
Aboleth.
purple?
Purple worm
And
with arms.
That's a direct challenge.
these whirlpools start to surface, as in they are water tornadoes on top of the surface of the water.
Oh,
fuck.
fuck.
Man, you guys are in some shit.
Yeah, we are.
Where the point,
Sucks
the
for you.
thin, tall, the bottom point of the is touching the surface of the water, and it's above it.
Yeah.
And
Spout.
also around that are what look like
Men.
fish people
Oh shit.
with tridents covered in barnacles and seaweed.
Like in the.
They're just like, help! Help!
They're not in it. They're next
Oh,
to these.
okay.
These
I was
wolves.
just making
wanted to
sure
take
you
a
were
leisure
doing
and
like a
swim.
Sharknado thing.
No.
Okay. We got Tritons? Fuck yeah.
No.
Fuck.
They literally have fish-like heads.
Oh, the Sahag.
Oh no.
Sahwagan.
Sahwagan?
Fish-like heads, fins on their backs and on their
It's
the
the
back of
remnants
their
of
necks
Swoop will do.
and on their arms. And they have gnarly teeth, and they look ready to stop you from defiling their home.
What the fuck?
You're driving through.
We are on the freeway, bro.
Can
You're in the
I get some information before we stop?
Go ahead. Okay.
Is this are those actually icebergs lying around all over the place?
Yeah.
How large are they? Like, is it large enough to stand on?
They are not that close to you. They're.
That's not what I asked. Are they large enough to stand on?
Yes.
How
They
far away
are
are they?
hundreds of feet.
That doesn't matter.
And they. Okay, so I'll just show you what they look like. These
I
guys.
got a card to play.
Is it a single player card?
If you're asking, the
Well-
battle map will not feature any icebergs. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
assuming there is a battle map.
I'll pick up the boat and move it
Okay, my
somewhere
plan
else.
is you guys turn into fucking birds, I cast flying myself, and I carry you, we just fuck off.
That's possible.
So I do not want to fight them here.
Basically, they look like this.
Or I want to fight them on solid ground. Or this,
Oh, that's a-
Murrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are totally
the
like.
solidest ground we can muster.
That's probably a good plan.
Or if anybody else says
Let's leave.
water walk, we do that.
I mean, they could
yeah,
probably
water
still.
walk druids.
I'm not that kind of
I
druid.
did.
I'm actually completely out of my element.
You
Well,
can
you can-
get that spell.
you can
but
get
whatever.
that.
I
Yeah,
can't
I'm
get that
saying
spell.
let's just
I don't
fuck
have that
off.
spell. I'm a desert druid.
And at this point, I'll leave it for next week.
Let's don't even
Just fuck off.
Don't even fight.
Fuck
Let's
off.
leave.
At the very least, we go find the biggest iceberg we can and see if we have to make a stand there. We'll do it there.
Yeah, I'm kind of agreeing with you on the fucking off part.
Yeah, I agree.
Should probably just leave.
Alrighty. We'll pick this back up next time. Bye!
Bye.